Big up, everyone. We're live. I'm just making sure everything is good. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. I'm just trying to update the thumbnail. Come on. Yeah, let me try to update the thumbnail. So, it's just really hard. Why can I not just update the thumbnail for freak's sakes? Hold on, guys. So, yeah, we're live doing a preview. Let's see if Micheal can hop on. Come on. Come on. Smash up the likes. You know the drill. I'm just waiting for Micheal to come on, fix his thumbnail. Why is YouTube not letting me? I'm just so annoyed, bro. Come on. I might have to go vidIQ. Freaking YouTube is an absolute joke. They are an absolute joke, bro. So, yeah. I know maybe not perfect. It's all thanks to, YouTube wanting to, do ridiculous changes. It's a freaking joke, bro. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna wait for Micheal. We're here. We're doing the preview. Chelsea versus Barcelona, the one and only big matchup by far. By far the biggest match of tomorrow and this week. By far. It's gonna be absolute lit. I'm just waiting for Micheal to come on and then we'll start. UCL, so yeah. So let's see if Micheal could come on. Everything matters. So make sure you like, subscribe, do all that. It's a joke, bro. YouTube might actually be a joke. Now join us. Alright, let me mention him, Micheal.Chelsea. Who else can I mention? Yeah, it might just be him. Santos have equalized. Sorry if I couldn't do a watch along, guys. My apologies. The reason why I'm not doing a watch along, it's because of because I want to do this stream. And the good news is Santos have equalized. Almost forgot that game happened. So I'm just trying to prepare. Hopefully this wakes up people. Come on. I still have to send the link again. So yeah, so we should have Micheal on very soon. Yeah. Hopefully this tweet works because there's so much, BS going around with YouTube, censorship, and all that crap. It's a disgrace, bro. Let's see if Micheal could come on. If not, then what's the point putting the stream in? So yeah, big up to everyone. Smash up the likes. You know the drill. Monday Night Football, I know. We're Niners. Oh yeah, let me respond to this. I hope Fluminense win the Copa indirectly. Absolutely. Fair enough. But yeah, before I do this. But yeah, I know there's been updates about Vinny going out. So yeah, about leaving Real Madrid, looks like things are falling off with Xabi Alonso. It's just crazy. It's ridiculous. But yeah, tomorrow, Atletico Mineiro Flamengo. We will also do a watch along for this. Let's see if Micheal could turn on. I don't know if Micheal slept early because how am I supposed to do this preview then? I just started my stream. Let's see if he stayed up. And sorry if I couldn't do this stream during the morning. It's all because of this stupid Vinicius Jr. news, unfortunately. It's because apparently with the drama going at Real Madrid, It's absolutely getting bad. And Vinny, not just him, I'm disappointed in Rodrigo as well. It looks like the players might just be fed up and doing the ridiculous for Real Madrid. And I'm not even a Madrid fan, but it kind of does benefit Brazil. So and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, guys. Let's see if Michael can come on. Let's see if Michael comes on. I'm waiting for him. Already got 2 comments. Big up to you, the official. Hey, big up to you. Salute you. I hope you're doing good. I'm just waiting for Michael. If not, I might have to postpone and private the stream then. Come on. You're doing fine, alright. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Michael. Smash up the like, subscribe. You know the drill. I'm just waiting for Michael. It's taking him so long. Yeah, sorry if I couldn't do this early because of this bloody incident. And honestly, November kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of despise November. I just had enough about November. The month of November is an absolute joke. I've been. Oh, is it okay? I'm just upset, bro. It's just getting worse, bro. And I'm tired of these. I'm tired of the month of November. I will drop a rant video about November. There's just so much crap going on from my way. Everything is going against me. Crap games, match games being fixed, not enjoyable games. Yes, you got this, that, some great games, including tomorrow, but everything just ruins the momentum. And then this week was an absolute freaking disgrace. And then now, it's a fucking joke. That's why I'm kind of upset. No, Michael can't join. All because of this series. And people are trying to do ridiculous things. Like, all because of this stupid event. So, yeah, let's see if Michael could join. So, yeah, let's see. Michael could join. Yeah, I saw the Barcelona-Chelsea, the call-ups. We'll wait and see. I'll give him another, 5 minutes. But it's just ridiculous, bro. Everything is annoying me, guys. I just had enough, bro. No more. This is just a joke, bro. Everything, bro, sucks. Crap games. YouTube trying to, hide my channel and all that crap. So I'm just waiting for Michael. So wait up, guys. Let's see. I couldn't do this stream because it's all thanks to this Vinny incident. I haven't even addressed the videos because once I have to join Sam's live stream, not him directly, but in the chat. I had to listen to what's going on, and it's looking bad, and I need to make a video about this as well. I'm just not happy. That makes me even more. November sucked. Last week was horrible. This week, not any better. And this is just a freaking disgrace. It is. I'm tired of these liars. And then tomorrow won't be as fun anymore. And this annoys me. I'm tired. I'm tired of trying to twist the freaking. Already there's a street fight. Already? Or is this a preview? What we saw in Uruguay a few years ago. I'm not surprised there's already street fights about the Libertadores final. But wait, we haven't even got to the game tomorrow. No, I'm not talking about the Champions League game. I'm not even saying about the Chelsea Barcelona game. I'm talking the Libertadores, and they're saying there's already like tensions. Palmeiras fans already there before they start watching their team against Grêmio first, and then go. Yeah, these pigs. Abs- oh, already like. I'm just waiting for Michael. Let's see. I'll give him 10 minutes. If he doesn't, am I doing the preview alone? For fuck's sakes. I'm not trying to get mad at him, but like, god damn it. Come on. Let's see if Michael is awake. And I'm sorry, this is what annoys me, bro. I couldn't do it all thanks to these BS events. Oh my days. Do I have to do this on match day before Chelsea Barcelona kicks off? I couldn't do it on Friday because this crap. Saturday, that, my uncle's birthday, so I couldn't do it. And then for Sunday, same thing yesterday, and now today was the perfect opportunity. All right, let's see. He's here. Big up, Adam Partridge. Salute you. Surprise. I'm glad you're still awake. I'm still waiting for Michael. I'm hopeful that he's here as soon as possible. In the chat, I sent him the link. Hopefully, I know it's late. It's not my fault. It's all because of these events, and it's ridiculous. I mentioned him on Twitter. Let's see. Oh, it looks like the quarterfinal Liga MX has been confirmed. No, I'm talking about the first leg. They'll say it's November 26, Wednesday, Juarez Toluca, Monterrey America. Tijuana Tigres will be November 26th. Oh, it's not even confirmed yet. Wow. Wow. That's ridiculous. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, bro. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Michael. It's just so stupid this week. And if I have to unlist this, I might have to. Everything is going slow. It's a freaking disgrace. It's a joke. And if I have to do this again, I might have to wake up early then. If Michael doesn't show up. God damn it, and he's saying that he's doing the U19s. Or the youth team, basically. So I might have to go ahead and do it. What a joke. So I'm waiting for the people that come in. But yeah, what a joke. What a joke of a week. Of a month so far. I'm just annoyed. Uh, it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous, bro. Oh my days. Now it's just jokers, bro. Trust the process. Get all giddy about it. It's a disgrace. Everything is not going freaking bad, honestly. Now November sucks, bro. This gets worse. Oh my goodness. So let me try to show you the images. What was the point then? I swear to goodness, bro. Wait, yeah, we're gonna react to like press conferences, I guess. I'm just waiting for Micheal. And this is gonna be. By the way, what are your thoughts on the Chelsea Barca game? What's your prediction? What's your response? Let's see, Micheal. Come on. World champion versus Spanish champion. Yep. Yep. You guys beat PSG and PSG's B team. Yeah, and like they can't have it both ways. So yeah, and apparently it looks like Cole Palmer might actually be back. I can't wait. It's a joke. Yeah, nice. Yep. All right, let's see if Micheal's responded. Oh, big up, Micheal. You're here. You just woken up. So, lad, what are you saying about the game? I've sent you the link. If you want, yeah, you can join in. I was just waiting for you. Now we can get the preview started. Yeah, but overall, for my take as a neutral, I hope it's a great game. We all know the rivalry between Barcelona and Chelsea is real. These two teams do not like each other. Yeah, I'm excited. Big up. So yeah, so what are you saying about that? Yes, I'm gonna turn on my camera. I was just getting started. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm just drinking my pineapple juice, but finally. Good morning, yep, and yes, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I know, and now it's the perfect time because no one is like doing the stream. But yeah, I know it's been like an awful weekend from my end, but yeah, but I'm glad you're here. So yeah, as I'm sending the live link that I'm live. So yeah, so as we get ready, I know, yes, I know the thumbnail, it's not like perfect, but that's the best I could do. So yeah, so hopefully you're up. I don't listen to Poundland's Pep's press conference, as you know. Has Anthony Flick done his Adam? Yes. Now I don't know if we should like play it. As I know I'm about to charge my phone. But I heard some of his press conference. Hold on, let me see. And let me try to pull up the image. I'll pull up Twitter in just a sec, bro. Yeah, this is from I know it's from Fabrizio Pinocchio, but Touchline X said it. This is me without getting copyrighted. He says, "For me, Chelsea is one of the best clubs in the world. The evolution of the club has been fantastic. They have good players and a great coach. I really appreciate they're doing a young team, potential players. It's the Champions League. It will not be easy. We'll fight always do as well." Yeah, this is what he said. And I think he also said that everybody was loved with Pep Guardiola's Barcelona, which, when he had his era, which obviously is not Man City, and especially, I think he also poked Palman Pep or Enzo Maresca's um, praise of Pep himself, as he's supposed to be the assistant, so called, and especially watching Pep's Barcelona as he becomes the manager of Chelsea himself, Enzo Maresca, which connects to that. So yeah, he said all that basically, and he also said Eric Garcia could be an option midfield either way. So yeah, I think that's what he said. Given you're on YouTube, you probably yeah, exactly. But I can pull out maybe some images. That's about it. Yeah, and let me know when you're ready to join. Oh, I see the 49ers. All right, so I've sent you the link. I'm just trying to all right, there's like 10 more minutes left in the Santos Internacional game. Let me try to pull this up. All right. I know we're not at best at bit. I know I'm at home. I would be in the living room in just a bit. So, all right, let's see. So, all right, let me pull this up. This is what I said. So, apparently, Cole Palmer, he's back in training. You should do a Star on Rumble channel. Yeah, I already have a video at least. I know I haven't uploaded too much, which I probably should at this point. I'll try to do as much as I can, especially I think since it's Thanksgiving, I don't have work this Thursday. I'll try to do something for sure. Absolutely, bro. Because YouTube, I stand them and Rumble. Do they pay you as well? Do they pay people? And yes, I'm trying to grow a community. And I know there isn't much of a big football community at Rumble, which it should be. But I'll try and connect on all these streams, hopefully. But it's like, and even with stupid YouTube, yes, more people still prefer to watch YouTube than Rumble. Rumble needs to be more popular. Everyone needs to go there. I wish. All right, so I've sent you the link. Let me know when you're ready. As I'm gonna set everything up real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna charge my phone in just a bit. So okay, so I could only pull this up. So apparently, yeah, I will turn on my camera. Hopefully, unless it dislikes again. It looks like Cole Palmer. Apparently, he's back in training. I don't know if he going to play against Barcelona or no, because there's been such reports suggest that he will miss out and just wait for the Arsenal game on Sunday, next Sunday. So yeah, I don't know, but it's interesting because he's back in training for the first time since that injury in September, which got re-aggravated. So yeah. So Hansi Flick, this is Hansi Flick's press conference. He says, for me, Chelsea's one of the best teams, and says the best clubs. Yeah, that's what I quoted earlier, and says that they have a great coach, and he did his praise, and even without the Club World Cup Club World Cup name by itself. Oh yeah, I forgot to send this to Danny Unites 14. But yeah, let me try to charge my phone real quick. Even if it goes, slow. Yeah, let me try do this real quick. All right, let me move everything. Yeah, I just have to go. But yeah, that's all I could pull basically. So yeah, so before you join in, Michael. So yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, let's preview the two teams. Yeah, We all knew. So for the first time since 2018, yeah, let me follow them. For the first time since 2018, they will be clashing. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been since that. Basically in 2018, I forgot who was managing Chelsea. I was like in middle school, so I kind of forgot. But Chelsea, they were like at that time. Who was managing Chelsea? I forgot. When you still had like a couple like your players, where you had William. I think Oscar was still in there, or I forgot. But it was a while. And like yeah, William was there still. I think for a bit of time. And who else was still there? So I kind of forgot the older Chelsea squad in 2018 and Barcelona where they still had Lionel Messi and and of course Busquets and all that. The 2018 squad, Dembele I think was getting started at that time. It's been 7 years since this clash happened, and we haven't yet seen it since was it around the 16 or quarterfinals? I forgot where that you guys meant, but it's been a while. It's been a while. A lot has changed. Chelsea has a new ownership. Barcelona, um, new Camp Nou. Chelsea won their second Champions League, and Barcelona hasn't. I have time. I have 100% that. Oh, big up to you, Lewis. Salute you. You'll say, oh yeah, you're a Barca fan. You of course you're backing your team, but I think Barcelona will beat Chelsea. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I'm ready. Ah, shit. Ah, come on. My camera's not working. My camera's not working. For God's sake. So I might have to keep it off. And I want to show my face. I might have to get this sorted out tomorrow, honestly, so it's fine. But it's just ridiculous. Okay, take your time, Michael. So yeah. And ever since, like, who else was in the Chelsea Barcelona era in 2018? Into the 2018 era. Yeah, Jordi Alba as well. Yup. Luis Suarez, was he still at Barcelona? I kind of forgot. I think so, right? Neymar, well, we already know he went to PSG. And who else was in that era of Barcelona at that time? It's been a while. Let's see if Google could pull it out. You can let me know in the comments. Who do you think will win? Me personally, as a neutral, I hope it's a great game. Well, I'm here for Michael, but if I had to go the slightly winner, this is my unbiased opinion. I'll give the home advantage to Chelsea. I could see a 3-2. I mean, I could see a 3-2 either way, but we'll see. But I could see a draw, a 2-2 good draw. If we get a 3-3 fire class, then yeah, we missed this fixture. But I remember Chelsea, they drew Barcelona 1-1. And then the last time they played them was at the Camp Nou, the old one, before they took it down, the old one. They lost 4-1. They lost 3-0 actually, 4-1 on aggregate, my bad. And that was the last time they played each other. A lot has changed since then. Barcelona has new players. Lionel Messi is no longer there. And then, of course, who else was all... So I kind of don't remember the 2018 squad as much. But do you remember 2018? I don't remember, but I remember... Yeah, Dembele, he was at Barcelona in his first season. I think this was Dembele's first season, honestly. And I think he scored for Barcelona against Chelsea. Back in Barcelona, as Dembele was like kind of doing it. And I know he's at PSG, who's going to probably smoke Tottenham, and he will be back against Tottenham after their trash. But yeah, my camera's not working. But yeah, it's been a while. Ever since 2018. Lamine Yamal was barely in their youth academy. I was only 12. Yamal was 11 years old. Messi was still, there at Barcelona, still doing his thing. Ronaldo's last season, for sure, absolutely. And yeah, it's been a while, and I know you hear the banter. Chelsea to beat the Barcelona tomorrow, and I know a lot has changed to tell Chelsea to keep the same energy. Yep, in the banter they come. Hope I don't get copyrighted, but it's just ridiculous. So yeah, but I'm just showing you. It is tomorrow, guys. The Chelsea Barcelona rivalry is back for the first time in a few years. It's been 7 years, and then Chelsea, they've been playing Real Madrid more. They played Real Madrid in the 22-23 season and 21-22, where you guys lost unfortunately by a goal or two. You lost 4 goals. And then that's why I remember. And then Chelsea played Real Madrid again in the Champions League 2021, which they won the whole thing. They could have been a Madrid City final, which we're now seeing Madrid City every time. But before Madrid City, it was Chelsea Barcelona, and then back then it was Liverpool Milan, I think, as well, of this UEFA Champions League Classic games. And of course, yeah, UEFA wants to still push the Madrid City every single season. Am I surprised? No. And I know it's not working. Yeah, it's not working on the camera. So yeah, it's been a while. So you know what? By the way, feel free to share this stream as it helps my viewers. So yeah, so yeah, it's been a while. So I want to try to get, but this game is so massive that I'm not trying to get copyrighted here. These were the Chelsea green, so they have everyone. Where's the squad list? I just want to see the squad list. Where's the squad list? Come on. Let's see. Did they release the squad list? Oh, this is the latest team. I have to go to their website. Damn it. So I have to open up another tab. Yeah, Cucurella said it right. Barcelona did lose to PSG's B team, and we beat the A team. Exactly. That's true. You guys became world champions by beating PSG 3-0 in the Club World Cup final, which everyone doubted. Chelsea, all because PSG smashed Real Madrid. And Real Madrid, that's a different issue. There's a lot of problems at Real Madrid, which I will address in a different video or stream, because things are not looking good now for Real Madrid. And they might actually be in trouble. That's different. But for Chelsea, this is huge. And we're going to check the form. We're going to check the combined 11. And let's talk about the Chelsea-Barcelona form heading to this game. Even starting from this season, or we can even go back from last season. Chelsea won the Conference League. Barcelona got knocked out by Inter Milan in the Champions League semifinal. And Inter got smashed by PSG 5-0. And Inter lost yesterday. The Milan derby at home. And they still lost. But someone said, I don't know if it's true he said it, but probably a good point. I don't know if he said that. I don't think so, but there's probably people just looking for likes, but I know you Chelsea fans, you could say and say pray for Barcelona, we beat PSG and all that, and that's true. Yep, this famous kid, yeah, that's saying that Chelsea better than Barcelona, and yeah, so 2 big fan bases, bro, Chelsea and Barcelona. 49ers 7-0. See, they got the 3rd goal or 3rd kick or something. And I know, yes, historic memories. You probably remember Caicedo ready to that what's this called? Cupcake muffin, basically. Oh, imagine what he will do tomorrow. I need to get that Chelsea home kit 25-26. I haven't even gotten it. Yeah, United, they're in the mud. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'm not trying to get caught right. So apparently these are the last results. And I know that even, but I will say this, but even in the women's, Chelsea and Barcelona are clashing a lot more. Are clashing a lot in these last 3 years. The women's. I think Chelsea, unfortunately, Barcelona has Chelsea's women's number, unfortunately. Losing almost every single game, unfortunately. Barcelona kind of own Chelsea's women's, unfortunately. And funny enough, their women's just played each other on Thursday. They had them on Thursday. And the game ended 1-1. But Chelsea's women's apparently were robbed of an offside, fake offside rule that should have counted. So they were robbed, apparently. It looks like. And I know people say, oh, but cry about it. When someone was keeping on, what was her? I forgot one of the Chelsea women's player, but she was keeping. Well, no one of the Barca player actually kept her on. The referees don't call it back. That was just crazy. The game ended 1-1. Chelsea, I think, were the better side. Barcelona caught life, the women's. So yeah, we're gonna check the Champions League standings. I don't know if this is the recent or just predictions. Oh! Touchdown! Shoot! Hold on, before I add you, Michael. Oh, no way. The Carolina Panthers have scored a touchdown. What was that from the 49ers? That was poor. Oh, Michael, I see you. Your device is not connected. It says your device is not connected. You might have to rejoin. All right, so yeah, all right, let's start this before we check on the squad list. Shoot. Yeah, I have to go to the Chelsea website. Yeah, hold on. Let me try add the screen, and then I'll add on Michael if he's back. Yeah, I know Enzo Maresca's press. I just want to see the squad list. Does Chelsea not have the squad list on? Because the press conference, it's a lot of nonsense. Because Enzo Maresca is very inconsistent. But it's because the Club World Cup have saved him. That's the truth. So he says that Cole Palmer is recovering from a toe injury, process well, but he claims that it won't be involved tomorrow. Come on. All right, Michael. Let me know when you're on. It says the link doesn't work, Adam. Wait, the link doesn't work? Let me try send it in the chat then. Yeah, this will be only Michael to join. So, shoot. How's it not working? I put the right link. I don't know if you have to rejoin or join your another device. All right, here's the link. All right, let me try. Let me try to find the squad list. I think I found it. Wait, does Chelsea not have the squad list ready for Barcelona? Barcelona, I know they released their squad list. Why not Chelsea? Might have to search it up then. But yeah. Let me try to put this up. But this doesn't link. Oh my goodness. If StreamYard acts up, oh my freaking days. What a joke. What a joke. StreamYard. What a joke. Where's the squad list? I know Barcelona released their squad list. So I want to know Chelsea. Do they not release it till the following day? I know they're at home, but they probably should announce it today. But it's likely might have to go to the freaking Chelsea fan page. at this point. Premier League after 12 games. Hold on. You see? Hold on, let me try to find it. I don't think they've released their squad list because I'm surprised they don't. All right, let's see if we could get Michael on. Oh, I see you, Michael. Let me read these two comments. I follow you on X. Thanks. I'll follow you back. Even though I think I have you on Instagram. So, yeah. Hold on. Let me try set this up. It looks like you guys don't have a squad list, so we have to, I guess, predict likely. I know. I will put Barcelona's list real quick. But I know it's heating up. Hold on, Michael. I will add you. Okay, there we go. All right. Thanks. Big up, Michael. Can you hear me?
Adam, can you hear me, mate?
Yes. I think everything is well.
Oh, finally. Got there in the end, I'm very confident about the game tomorrow, actually. I think resting Moses Caicedo and Esteban Willian will work to our advantage. So,
absolutely.
I am hoping, Adam, that Esteban is going to start the game. And that is why he was rested at the weekend. I'll just make sure that I'm live, buddy.
You got that important 2-0 win against Burnley, which is 3 points all that matters. With no injuries, right? Coming back.
Yeah.
Which is
big up to everyone in the chat as well. Mm-hmm. I think in terms of Barcelona, I just don't. Their forward line is very good. I mean, you got Lamal, Rafinha, Pedri. Lewandowski doesn't always play all the time, so it's hard to tell whether he starts or not for them these days.
Go ahead.
I just don't think. I think maybe that at home there might be a good side, but at the bridge, I think we could take them.
I think
as long as the back line is at the top of its game, because we seem to do better against bigger sides.
Definitely, you've been good in all the good games. I know you haven't played. I know you lost to Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich are just amazing at the moment. To be the best team in the world, honestly, at the moment. So I kind of
of course, Arsenal have got them on Wednesday, haven't they?
That's true. Before you play them, and that's the big one. Oh,
yeah, I think it'll work to our advantage knowing that Arsenal are playing on Wednesday and we're on Tuesday as well.
So you got an extra rest.
I think realistically, Adam, I think we'll win one of them 2 games. Which I think which will be the Barcelona one. The Arsenal one, I want the win. I'm not going to lie, because it is 6 points, isn't it? Now.
Yeah, it's a London derby as well. The London.
Yeah, 6 points between the 2 teams, bro. We do need the win. I mean, a draw ain't going to cut it, is it? So we've got it all to do. I think obviously Barcelona fans will know that Cole Palmer will not be played tomorrow.
No.
So obviously they know that. But when I look at Barcelona's team, they've not got the biggest squad depth. We all know why that is, due to their financial, financial reasons of that. And obviously they want to bring through young kids in their academy these days.
Oh, big up to you, Flick. Salute you. And big up Carefree always.
And big up the chat.
Big up everyone in the chat. Salute you. Smash up the likes. You know the drill. Yes. Share this stream. This helps out. Got 9 likes. So yeah. So like you said, yeah. So we will be breaking down the form.
Mm. Yeah,
But yeah, this is a huge weekend for Chelsea. At their
yeah, most certainly is. I mean, this is the whole point. I mean, we've spent 1.7 billion, mate.
this is a bigger week than the Club World Cup final, right? And
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
by far. And then here's the thing, you guys, Chelsea beat PSG 3-0, which no one expected that. But Barcelona lost to PSG's B team because PSG they have a lot of players injured. Their attackers Dembele, Doué, Kvaratskhelia, Marquinhos, they were all not available, and they still won in Barcelona at Madrid. Yeah,
yeah.
back on October 1st. And I know you didn't watch that game, right?
No. Obviously, in terms of let's say La Liga games, Adam, they're all on Premier Sport in the UK, and you have to pay for it over here. So I don't have that. Virgin Media doesn't cover that, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah, I feel you. And even though La Liga is like kind of like not doing great financially itself, the league seems washed up. A lot of these games are boring. La Liga only relies on Real Madrid and Barcelona to be positive because everyone else is either mid to trash, boring, and not so good.
Yep, Real Madrid are top at the moment in that, aren't they?
They are, and even though for Real Madrid, before I show you the Barcelona squad, Real Madrid they beat Barcelona in the El Clasico a couple weeks ago, a month ago, and ever since they played Liverpool, they have not looked good. Ever since they played Liverpool, I think Liverpool for some reason they might have given them the rivals. Yesterday, Real Madrid they play Elche and they drew 2-2. They fumbled that, and now they got to play in Greece. They play Olympiacos on Wednesday night away in Greece, Athens, Greece, which you know where it is, Athens, right?
Yeah.
They
I just
play.
looking at their lineup. Is Pedri injured at all?
Yeah. All right. Let's release the squad list. So this is the squad list. I'll let you have a look. All right. Let me try to pull this up. Let me try and make it bigger. Oh wait, I think that's. Hold on. Let me see. All right. This is the squad list. Oh wait, no. This is the youth team. Shoot, my bad.
That's the youth team.
And then and you said you're gonna go live for it, right?
Yeah. On Rumble. Yeah, 15 minutes before the game. Yeah.
Get into minute. All right. So what time is that game for you? Because I might join in the chat maybe.
Yeah, it'll be 7:45 in the UK. Yeah, and the under 19s will be before that.
Yeah, the U19s. That's what I was asking. Is that like a?
Oh yeah, that'll be 12:45 in the afternoon in the UK. It's a 1:00 kickoff.
So I might join the second half then, because that's super early. I might be back for the second half, or might be there.
Seeing that Gavi's out as well.
Yeah, so let me try to find the list. I might have to go through Barca time or not Barcelona, but as well trying to avoid copyright. So yeah, I think here they come, the guys from the plane. So Rafinha said something, so let's read it. So Rafinha said, ever since my last match with Leeds United. Oh yeah, and speaking of Leeds, I think you have them in the coming weeks too, right? Leeds.
Yeah, midweek next week. Yeah,
after Arsenal. All right, just making sure. Yeah, after Arsenal, right? Because he brought it up. Yeah. All right, Rafinha said, ever since my last match with Leeds United, I knew that there was a chance to wear the Barcelona shirt. I also knew Chelsea were interested, but I had a dream I needed to fill. I wanted to give 100% to make it happen. So I shut my eyes to another clubs, and I wanted to be me. That wanted me. I mean, I had a dream and did everything, and I could play for Barcelona. So he knew that Chelsea, yes, they were in for him, but he wanted
Yeah,
Barcelona over anyone else.
yeah, we knew that all along, Adam.
It
Yeah,
turns out, yeah. And I think Arsenal were interested in him as well, if I'm correct, when they were tracing that left wing position at that time, which I forgot who was in them before they brought Trussard, I think, right? Way before, or at least before that, if I'm correct. Yeah.
yeah. Just looking at their back line, it's not as familiar as it used to be. I mean, obviously Jules Kunde in there, Arujo, but they've got these youngsters called Martin Kabasi.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna
got
check this.
youngsters in there.
Yeah, we're gonna put the squad list. I was just saying about Rafinha's press conference. Yeah, you
Mm.
already knew that he wanted Barcelona over Chelsea because that was probably his dream. Because I know there's some people that want to play for Barcelona due to their history, and I know you're skeptical of Barcelona when it comes to the refereeing decision. But besides that,
Oh yeah.
Barcelona are still a massive club. They won like 5 UCLs, and then like the big Lionel Messi era by far.
Well, Lionel Messi and Iniesta and Xavi did bring something special to their club. No doubt about that.
Especially, especially that brought the club popularity to the roof. So yeah, so let me see. So let me find the list. But Rafinha also said this year I see them more mature than last season. We'll do everything to reach and reach the final and win it. All right. What are your thoughts on that? Well, we'll
Uh,
see.
this year, I see the team more mature than last season. Well, or is he talking about us being more mature than last season? Or is he talking about them?
Barcelona, his
Or is
team.
he talking about them? All right.
All right.
Um,
Go ahead.
look, they've got. Look, yeah, there's no denying in terms of what kind of squad they've got, but I just don't think they've got the kind of players that they've had previously. I mean, it's got to be difficult to match the kind of era that they did have, isn't it? You know, the Xavi, the Iniestas, the Busquets, Pujols, and all them guys. I mean, it's difficult for them to do that now. But I just don't. I don't think they're there yet. John Garcia, I've never really watched him. I'll be honest. Frankie De Jong has always had interest from the Premier League, but it's never happened for one reason or another.
That's true. It was a couple of links with Manchester United for the reunion of Ten Hag, but never happened.
Yeah, I see Danny Olmo's could be in the expected lineup tomorrow. That's interesting.
All right, let me find the squad list because I think it's more Rafinha's press conference. So saying coming back after 2 months without playing is difficult. I hope to return as soon as the high level as people expect me. True.
Oh yeah, he's been injured recently, hasn't he?
He's been injured since September. September 25th.
Yeah, so he might be a bit rusty. You know, if he goes straight into the game tomorrow, he might be rusty.
He did play like 10, 11 minutes against Bilbao. Or 15 minutes. Or, the last, 13 minutes of the game. An athletic club where
so
it's
it'll
black.
be Reece James versus Rafinha. So Rafinha's in for a big game if it is Reece James who starts tomorrow.
He will be going against him. And then he also said, sometimes I'm annoying. I'm annoying one in the team. I demand the best. So I try to help everyone. I give my best, and I demand the rest. So yeah, he's been saying a lot. He said he will give. He said he's going to give out his best. Hopefully, he says.
I'm assuming he'll play about 60 minutes.
Probably because he is a bit rusty, even if you start him. And I know. And then Hansi Flick said that Rashford is this is what Hansi Flick said about Marcus Rashford. He says that he is happy that Rashford is in the team. I followed him throughout his career. Yeah, Manchester United, right? Who are absolutely melted, bro. I know they lost to Everton.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to lose for now. Let me have a look at the score line because I was asleep earlier on. Let me have a look.
It was 1-0. They lost to 10-man United. And Joshua J, you saw him with the spoons, right?
Yeah. Oh, Dewsbury Hall got the goal.
Yeah, he
one
did.
One of our former players there.
You sold him to Everton, right? Permanent or is he on loan? Is he on loan or is it permanent?
No, it's permanent.
Okay, yeah. Ever since he won the Club World Cup, he left.
They stay in the top 10. Everton are up into 11th. Oh, that puts Liverpool down in 12th. Shit.
Yeah, Liverpool are loser pool at this point. They are absolutely gutted. But I will say this. I don't get it how Real Madrid lost to that Liverpool side. I don't get how they lost. And ever since they lost to Liverpool, Madrid haven't been great either. They haven't won a game since that Valencia game back on November 1st. But anyways, okay, but I guess after that, I guess we'll move back what Flick said about Marcus Rashford. All right, Hansi Flick says, I'm happy to have Marcus Rashford in the team. I followed him throughout his career, which we all know. Already been impressed by high quality, what he can do in the box. What he's showing here in Barcelona. This changed me a new style of ball at Barca with good weather. For me, it's incredible to see consistently smiling. That's here we have. It's very good for him. So what would you say about that, Michael?
Yeah, just repeat that, Adam, because the audio on this phone doesn't seem to be the best, mate.
He says that he says he's happy to have Rashford on the team basically, and was following his career.
So he's a bench player.
Even though he has been okay for Barcelona, I'm not gonna lie. He's been trying assist players. Even when he gets his chances, he is taking the opportunities while Rafinha is injured in these last 2 months.
Yeah, he plays direct attack, Hansi Flick, doesn't he?
Yeah, so I'm assuming.
So highlight for life.
Yep, that's true. And then he says Eric Garcia could be back in midfield. I'm not angry for our medical staff. Happy with them. Rafinha's case, we did a mistake, but we're humans. Everyone makes mistakes. We trust our staffs. Okay. And it says Rafinha, he's back now. He'll play something that will have an on to monitor. And then he also said something about Lewandowski. He says Hansi Flick, Lewandowski. Right now, he has a bit of luck. I mean, a bit of luck of a goal scorer that he needs. The hunger for goals is always there in him. Having a player like Lewandowski, really important for us. As exactly what we need at the right moment. And you know what would you want to say about that before I have something to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, the hunger. So, in other words, he is starting him tomorrow. He doesn't always start, does he? That's
Robert Lewandowski, he was injured as well in the month of October.
Mm.
And then he just returned against Elche like a few weeks ago. And then he scored a hat trick against Celta Vigo heading into the international break. And then he scored an early goal for Barcelona against Bilbao. Yes, he did. And Robert Lewandowski, no matter the age, he's still landing it for Barcelona. And even if he's slower, he's still putting goals in the back of the net from open play. Still takes their penalties sometimes, not as much, but he still takes their pens here and there. He's still doing the traditional number 9 like he was at Bayern Munich and Dortmund, but especially Bayern. So he's still landing it. So what would you want to say about Lewandowski overall as a player in his form in Barcelona, even after Bayern? Go ahead.
Well, we all know of Lewandowski's ability at the end of the day, and he's still, the fact he's still at a top club just shows he's still one of the best on the planet, doesn't he? So, look, he's a top level striker, so of course we're going to be aware of what he can do.
Absolutely, did he I don't know if I could be wrong. Did he was he at Bayern Munich when you guys beat them? I kind of forgot. Was he at Bayern Munich?
I don't think he was at Bayern Munich at the time. I think he might have been after that summer.
I think it might, or was he still at Dortmund that last year? Because I kind of forgot.
I think he was still at Dortmund at the time.
They're rivals.
I think he moved to Bayern that summer.
Oh, after he won the Champions League at their ground.
And then and I think they signed him in that summer.
And then he absolutely cooked and became the legend he is today in world football, especially for Bayern. So he stayed there for like 10 years. He up getting coached with different coaches, including Pep in 2016, to with Bayern for a few years, and then and ever since I think Julian Nagelsmann was there at that time. He left by June 2022. He left and joined Barcelona since. And I know the Bayern fans didn't like that. But there was some treatment about money or something. I don't know. Or he wanted to move on. Because he did so much for Bayern Munich. Giving them Bundesliga trophies. The Copa du Pokal for Germany. Or the German Cup. Including a few Champions League here and there. I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
And then he did work with Hansi Flick back in 2020. And they won that Champions League against PSG during that COVID era. I think if you remember.
Oh, yeah, I do, yeah.
And that was 5 years ago.
Tuchel was managing PSG, wouldn't he?
He was, and he lost to he lost to Hansi Flick 1-0, and Neymar was absolutely gutted. I remember that match when he was still at PSG, and then Mbappe as well. But yeah, that was back in 2020, and it's been a while. Oh, big up Cooler! He's in the chat saying, "Good luck tomorrow for you, Chelsea fans. Let's have it."
Yeah,
great game.
Yeah, big up Curly. Yeah.
Yep, any momentum to this game, the two big giants. But yeah, ever since then, 2020, yeah, and I think Hansi Flick left Bayern Munich in 2022 or 2021. I forgot. I think he left in 2021 and joined the German national team, and then we all knew that how it went for Germany. For the German national team in the World Cup, it was a disaster, bro. Germany got grouped. in the World Cup, the last World Cup, if you remember. They were in the group with Spain, Japan, and Costa Rica, if you remember. They got grouped again, if you remember. And it was with
Yeah.
Hansi Flick, if you remember. I don't know if you remember the World Cup group stage, but Germany, yeah, they got eliminated with Hansi Flick. And what was your response? Again,
Well, I think they've been eliminated in the group stages in the last two, haven't they?
yeah, they did.
2018 as well.
2018, and that was a different manager, but Hansi Flick didn't solve the problems either. In 2018, it was Mexico, South Korea, and Sweden in that group, and Mexico and South Korea went through. No, Sweden went through, South Korea. I think Germany finished last. I could be wrong. In 2018. 2022, the recent one, they got eliminated in third place.
Yeah.
And Hansi Flick, everything fell apart. Even and then they were selected as the Euro host as of 2024. And then like Hansi Flick stayed with Germany until September 2023. They played Japan again, and they got slapped up 4-1, highline exposed, and he got fired, and he wanted to resign either way as well. So he wanted to leave anyways.
The fact that he plays a high line, I think, will work to our advantage. I really do. I mean, we saw that against Nottingham Forest recently with Ange, of course.
Yeah, the second half.
I think that type of football suits us very well.
Absolutely. And then, like, you do catching pretty much is great high line. And as well, and don't forget, and even if you don't score the goals from open play, they could give you a penalty as well, because Barcelona players, when they're caught with the high line, and if they have to foul a player in the penalty box because they can't handle the last third pressure, so they have to foul them.
Yeah, I mean, it's got all the settings of a great game, Adam. The fact that we're at home works for us. The fact that Hansi Flick likes to play high line also works for us. And the fact that we have a fully fit Caicedo and Estevao Willian. Hopefully, Estevao plays from the start. And if he does, I do believe we have a good chance of winning this game.
And by the way, Cooler, yes, both teams are world-class players. Absolutely. And by the way, feel free to share this stream so it could help up the viewers.
I think this will be the first time that Lamine Yamal will be in England as well. Playing against an English club.
And guess who he's going up against? You guessed it. Yup, Cucurella.
Yeah, Spanish teammates, aren't they?
Spanish teammates.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't know if they told
him.
So
don't know each other's game.
I don't know what they're saying in private behind the scenes. But yeah, Cucurella is going to go against Yamal. Yep, Spanish teammates, Euro champions, together will now go faced against each other. And Cucurella has never played Yamal against him because they're on the same national team. And then I know both of them lost the Nations League finals in Portugal earlier this year. But now they're going to go against each other. Is that one story? Yeah, Rafinha versus Estevao. I mean, sorry, Reece James. Yamal versus Estevao debate. No Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Yeah, as we're going to react to the squads in a bit. But yeah, this one. So what would you say about Cucurella facing Yamal? Go ahead, Michael.
I don't. The fact that Cucurella is going to be up against Yamal, I don't think Cucurella is going to change his game in any way. I think he'll be always direct, which we always see that he is anyway. So I think the fact that he's going up against someone who he knows, I think probably will help. So he will know Lamel's strengths, and he will also know Lamel's weaknesses as well. So,
yeah.
I think that will work for us. I mean, it's all well and good that both sets of fans were all talking the big game, but we've got to go out there and prove it tomorrow, haven't we?
Cooler says Alexis Sanchez has been shipped for Chelsea's ICL. Oh, big up to my guy Dali FC. Yo, Dali, salute you. You know I hate Dali. Let me add you as a moderator. So this is the real one. He says big up. Yeah, he's a Real Madrid. He said he's a Real Madrid fan. He says big up, boys, up the Chelsea.
Yeah, big up Dali FC.
Big up to you. Salute you.
Alexis Sanchez, didn't he play for Manchester United?
Yeah, he wasn't for Chelsea. He was now at
Seville. Yeah, he used to play for Arsenal.
He played for Arsenal, I think.
Yeah, before Manchester United. Yeah,
and he plays
for Seville now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's at Seville. I think they played today. They lost to Espanyol 2-1. I don't know if
I think he's like 37 or something these days.
Yeah, as he's trying to retire soon. But yeah, he lost today against Espanyol 2-1 before they play Real Betis in the derby next week. The Seville.
It was a flop for Manchester United, but it was good for Arsenal.
And Arsenal,
if I remember rightly.
And at that time, Arsenal was sponsored by Puma, if I'm correct. Was with Puma, if I'm correct. Before they
he went to Manchester United. They did that swap deal with Mkhitaryan, if I remember rightly.
The one at Inter, or is that another one?
It was when Mkhitaryan went to Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's talking about Sanchez, Dali. Oh yeah, he's crap. I don't rate him either.
Oh, Robert Sanchez. Oh, I think you got mixed up.
Yeah, he means Robert Sanchez. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What's his name? John Garcia. Yeah. Even if Szczesny was on the pitch, he's still clear of him. Yeah, Robert Sanchez. I know he's been okay. Even though you do call him Kanye West, but he's very inconsistent.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
He's inconsistent. Absolutely. And what's your response that he's very inconsistent?
Well, he is. He does have a mistake in him. Not gonna lie.
Don't forget that stupid red card he gave to Manchester United. In minutes, it's.
And his number 2 is even worse.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, in terms of, let's say, I don't know much about John Garcia. I've never really watched him. So it's a bit hard to tell there.
About John Garcia, he used to play for Barcelona's crosstown rivals. He just joined Barcelona this season as of June from Espanyol, their crosstown rivals. They took their goalkeeper. And even though Espanyol's new goalkeeper, I forgot his name, he's doing pretty well for them, honestly, the replacement. But yeah, he's quality. And John Garcia, he has not, he has kept a lot of clean sheets for Barcelona ever since that, especially Ter Stegen is taking surgery at the moment. Yeah, Robert Sanchez. Yeah, it's fine. We all make mistakes. But
yeah, they've had a lot going on with Ter Stegen, haven't they?
Yeah, Ter Stegen. I don't know if he's going to play for Germany in the World Cup because it's World Cup season. There were reports that he might come back in January. I don't know if he gets loaned out. I don't know if he gets to choose as a third choice goalkeeper. But ever since they get John Garcia, Barcelona has looked more perfect.
Germany have still got Manuel Neuer, haven't they?
I think he retired from the national team, but he continues to play for Bayern. Yeah,
he still plays for them, doesn't he? Yeah.
He still plays for Bayern, but the national team, he said he retired. I think you will,
Right.
bro. I think since September. I think it was after the Euros. I could be wrong, or before the Euros. Yeah, he retired. I could be wrong, but yeah, Ter Stegen hasn't looked the same. I know the last few years, and some people like wanted him out because Ter Stegen is like one of Barcelona's like long, long life veteran. Basically, he's been at the club since 20 for like 10 years. I think he won the Champions League with them in that treble season in 2015 era. I think, but yeah, ever since then, I know he hasn't been the same. But he was there for Barcelona for that long. So yeah, so yeah, it's just a lot of press conferences. All right, so yeah, so as we're gonna approach Barcelona's squad, shoot, it's the same thing.
That's their youth team, isn't it?
All right, there it is. There's the one. I found it. But yeah, so we're gonna check the squad. So all right, as I'm about to pull it up, yes, as my phone goes very slow. So yeah, there's the squad list. So hopefully you could see it. Convertavios, basically in Catalan, Spanish, even in Portuguese we say it. So Jornada 5, which means day 5, match day 5 of the Champions League or UCL, November 25th, 9 p.m. European time, 8 p.m. local time for you guys in England. So yeah, so you could check their squad list for yourself, or if you wanted me to read it out loud. But okay, so yeah, so I guess I'll do that. So John Garcia is likely going to be starting. Chesney as a second backup, and they call up. They also have a fourth goalkeeper, honestly, actually, and they rather to call him up while Ter Stegen is on surgery, and his name is Cohen. I think he plays for Barcelona's B team, and he's American, but he plays in the Barcelona's second team in like the third or fourth division of the league. Their B team, yeah. So I may not know much about him. I mean, I heard him, or I mean, maybe a little bit, yeah. But like, but it's unlikely. But he's here in case anything happens. If John Garcia somehow goes down injured. So thoughts about that?
Uh,
The
well,
goalkeeper
well,
situation.
it's got to be John Garcia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um,
So we move to their defenders. So guess what? So on the Halo ball they would be there. Ronald Araujo, Kubarsi, Jordan Martin in case, Kunde or Jules Kunde, Eric Garcia. And guess who's returning? Andres Christensen. You remember about him. He's coming back to home, to the bridge. What's your response? Go ahead. Chris.
uh, well, it says a lot if Christensen's in their squad and they're not starting him, and they're going with the one of their younger kids.
Yeah, like
Um,
Martin.
so I'm assuming he's not on great form.
Unlikely
Uh,
because it seems like they do what's this called so yeah so sure yeah especially that he's yeah like I have no idea why Hansi Flick has been doing this um like dropping Christensen when he's been fully healthy. I don't think his last injury I think was earlier this year. I think in March or something, and he wasn't fully healthy at that time. But he's been healthy since then. He's been healthy for Denmark, and they haven't started him. So go ahead.
uh, So yeah, in terms of their backline, in terms of the ones who were going to play, Kunde and Arujo are probably their most experienced, aren't they?
Definitely. And even though Eric Garcia has been playing slightly more than Kunde for some reason, but Kunde he kind of has regressed a bit, but he is still an okay defender. Yeah, I think last year he was much better of being close to be like a monster or like successful. But this season he kind of like slowed down and made a few mistakes here and there ever since that Copa del Rey final. But it's not just that. Yeah. And Jerry Martin is like their second or third right back option. They always keep playing him, even though he's like more closer to midfield. But they try to play his position at right back, I guess. But especially that he does and offer a few attacks from the right back to like the midfield or like to a bit of the attack whenever he feels like attacking. But that's about it, I think. But but I will say this on Marajo, he conceded. He was bad against the USA the other day. Last week against the US, he was horrible. And I know you could say it's a friendly, but if the US with their MLS players exposed Araujo, then imagine what Chelsea's attack should do against Araujo. And then of course some said, "Oh, but Bielsa started him." I know it's a friendly, and maybe they didn't want to take their energy, so they decided to be a little bit unprofessional because this game didn't matter either way. The USA Uruguay with Pochettino.
Oh yeah.
And
He's
I know the
Uruguayan, isn't
USA
he? Yeah.
have been on great form, and they're saying trust the process, and with Pochettino and all that. But and I know that Araujo was bad in that game, but I thought I mean not bad, but he didn't took it seriously. Let's
Well, it's
see.
not what you want to hear when you're hosting the World Cup next year, is it?
Yeah, exactly. And
Mm.
then and I forgot how many minutes he played against Bilbao, and then if he was, we're gonna check the form in just a bit. Um, but the problem is if I know he was saving up energy, but here's the thing with the form you're going to hit to is heading to not so good. You might get exposed for real, probably. And I
Yeah.
know you
Oh,
didn't take
yeah.
that game, but it was a week ago. You're not playing Chelsea after playing bad or not taking the game against Pochettino's USA seriously. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to make a point about their midfield. Pedri is going to be a big miss from.
Yes, let's get to midfield. No Pedri. Yeah, I think he's still
He's a massive
recovering
miss
from
for
that.
them.
Pedri is still recovering from that injury that he had since the El Clasico game. Even even if the suspension is done, he's still trying to recover. Because
Yeah,
Pedri,
just looking at. I was just looking at their expected lineup. I'd be surprised they're not going to start with Fermin Lopez, if that's the case.
yeah, as the number 10, because he prefers perfect for the number 10, and he's not starting. Yeah, it's likely that will be back to be Danny Olmo, and like Mark Casado is also there. De Jong, it looks like, will play in that position since Pedri's injured. Mark Brunell's been called up, and Dr. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they've been called up, and Mark Brunell's like that special, like younger midfielder that's trying to like play that role, I guess. So double pit it, I guess, with Pedri.
Pedri's going to leave a massive hole in that midfield, Adam.
Absolutely, still because he's stolen that magic gem of the energy, and now without him, it looks a little bit more shaky. And then at least you have Caicedo fit.
Yeah, Casado and Santos, Fernandez. I mean,
Yep.
there is options in there. So,
And then you have Mark
and of
Brunell.
course, the battle in the middle of the pitch is always important in these games, isn't it? So,
Absolutely. And you guys are at home. And at least you have the home crowd in front of you. And PSG, they didn't need the home crowd to beat Barcelona. They did it with their B team, so and you guys are at home. And you could say maybe Barcelona were not playing that well, or we're playing like mid. And you could say Barcelona are coming in on better form than it was heading the game against PSG. But anything could happen still.
Yeah.
It's like nothing is like guaranteed technically, right? Not really, right? Like official. I mean, right away. I mean, so all right. Let me see if I missed comments. Okay, no one dropped. Oh, I see. I thought someone dropped the comment. So so what else would you want to say in midfield? Yep, Danny Olmo was expected to be here. Yep.
Uh,
Who's been good at the
so
Euros? I know Danny
yeah,
Olmo.
they've only got 6 there, haven't they? So yeah, they're probably going to go with those 3, which I'm
Yeah,
assuming we're going to see Fermin Lopez at some point in the game. I would imagine.
yeah, I probably would imagine as well, honestly, because it looks like if they're going to start, yeah, as expected, De Jong, maybe Casardo, and then maybe almost the attack behind the attack itself. Because Danny Olmo, he was good at the Euros, but this season he has been like not so impressive. And it's been a while since he scored. I forgot when was the last time he scored a great a goal, but it's been a while. All right,
Yeah, it's
so
crazy that they're going to be starting Danny Olmo, and
mhm.
and that seems to be the player that always looks for a move away from the club. Uh,
Yeah, including the registration issues they had.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Which Barcelona barely registered Rashford and John Garcia. I know people are still questioning. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it looks fishy, honestly. And then let's go to the attack. As expected, Ferran Torres, Robert Lewandowski, the 2 strikers, as expected. But then even though Ferran Torres is younger, but Lewandowski much more. I mean, they're both experienced, but Lewandowski, like the goal machine of all time. Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Rashford, Ronnie Bardry. So yeah, what would you say about Marcus Rashford again coming back to England?
Well, yeah, it'll be that'll be an interesting aspect to the match itself, won't it? But well, I'm pretty sure Mr. Joshua J will want to tune into that, given that Rashford is his all-time favourite player. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
let's get it right.
Let's get it right. Yeah, it's true, Joshua J. If you're watching this, big up to you, but
uh,
it's true. and like I know that he's been kind of good for Barcelona, trying to like push it balls to the attack, even trying to assist players and trying to do like some playmaking decisions. And he's been kind of good when Rafinha's injured. He started off poorly, but it looks like now he's picking up form. With Barcelona, I can't lie. Even though I know La Liga, you could say is washed. La Liga is a trash league. Like he'll move better because La Liga is not as good as the Premier League. But yeah. But even though Rashford, he did went on loan to Aston Villa, um, earlier this year in January. I think you remembered that, right?
yeah, yeah.
Did and then
He'll probably have about 20 minutes or something like that, I would imagine.
yeah, since Rafinha's back, I'll be surprised if
It'll
he
be what
changes.
my year if he comes on for Rafinha, it'll be probably what he'll probably get what 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, maybe around the 68th,
Rafinha will probably play 60. Would
60,
be
maybe
my
around.
guess.
half an hour for Rashford plus stoppage time, maybe 35 at minimum, I would say. And then you could say as well I don't know if when was the last time Rashford played against Chelsea, because I know that of course oh yeah. Oh yeah, the last time Rashford did an impact was that Villa Chelsea game a couple months ago. Do you remember that? The 2-1 comeback. I know.
Mm.
I think he made that impact to
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
in who was it? Did he score? I forgot. Or he says it Brendan Rodgers. I forgot. And he did an impact. And that was at Villa Park. That was a couple months ago in February. Do you remember what he did?
Yeah, he had great link up play with someone in that time.
His
Well, was it Asensio? I think might have
I
been
think
Asensio. I think
Marco Asensio and I think
it might
Alan
have been.
Watkins. I could be wrong. I think it was Asensio, but I think as well Alan Watkins. I could be wrong. And then they brought back the game, and yeah, in the defense. And I know it was away, so I give you that. At Villa Park, but the back line Chelsea capitulated, and ever since you guys conceded, it was like it was heartbreak, and the and I know Chelsea were not doing well in February when they had their down moment. February sucked. You guys got knocked out of the FA Cup. I know, losses here and there, annoying, bro. Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, I think he did that impact basically for Aston Villa. And I think and you still had your YouTube channel before, YouTube, screwed up and came in way before. But yeah, and he did look good coming off the bench. I forgot who was not marking him when he made the assist. I forgot. But what would you say about that? Michael?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, what would you say about Marcus Rashford's impact at Villa in that game? And who wasn't marking him?
I
I
mean,
forgot.
well, he's hot and cold, isn't he? Sometimes he turns up, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. He was like
You
very
you never know what you're gonna get at the end of the day.
yeah.
That's why they've got him on loan. I don't think they'll get him permanently anyway. I mean, they didn't with Jerry Felix, did they? Before that,
True.
so
I doubtful. And then by the way, he I don't know. And by the way, I don't know if he would sell Rafinha. Of course, I'll say Rashford will be debatable as the coming off the bench, but they're giving him a lot of money, so I don't know. And I know
but
they're
he's on
saying
big wages at Manchester United as well.
yeah, so I don't know if we'll have to wait and see, but Barcelona, I don't know if they're willing to accept Rafinha to play in the 10, or Flick, I mean, to play Rafinha in 10. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. But Rafinha has been cooking the left wing. And even if he wasn't started as a natural left winger, he did it last season. I know Rashford has done a pretty great job. And I know they got him in for injured, but when it really matters to start, I don't know. So yeah. But I do also have a question. Hold on, let me read this comment. I didn't see you there. Big up to you, Alden and Adam. Big up to you. Salute. Is Pedri fit? No, he's out injured. He's been injured since El Clasico, and he's not able to make it in time. So yeah. So he's not able to make it in time, unfortunately. So he's out because they were trying to do their best. But yeah, just like Cole Palmer, he won't be here tomorrow. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. I mean, there's a myths on both sides, isn't there?
And then Marcus Rashford, when was the last time he played at the Bridge? I know he didn't play last season at the Bridge because the second half he was at Villa, and then you guys host him the second half. Um, did he play during that 4-3 when you guys beat them the last minute with Pochettino in charge, that crazy game? Did he play in that? Back
I
in
can't
April.
remember.
That was back in
In
April.
all honesty,
That was back
um,
in April 2024. It's been 18, 19 months. But you guys beat them like 4-3. And I know there was like controversial decisions and all that, but it was a crazy game. And I didn't find you at that time. I don't know if that was the last time you played at the Bridge. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know if he did play. I forgot. But that might have been the last time he played at the Bridge was since then. And I don't think he scored. I don't think so. But you remember that but you still remember that crazy game. You guys were 2-0 up. Conor Gallagher scored a goal, Cole Palmer penalty, and then Manchester United come back, Chelsea bottled it, and then that absolute guy that you know who's now at your club, Grand Natural, scored against you guys. And then you got a penalty kick at the last minute, and it felt like it was going to end 3-3. And then you guys won the whole thing. United collapsed.
yeah.
That was the funny thing. And I don't know what was Joshua Jay's reaction because I didn't find you guys just yet. But that was a crazy game. I think that might have been the last time Rashford played. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the last time. It says Flopchester United. But yeah, it might have been the last time he played Marcus Rashford. That might have been the last time at Stamford Bridge. So the players, they know him. Cucurella, the back line, they know him. They know who Marcus Rashford is. Oh yeah, and by the way, in the last year, you guys also drew 1-1 at Old Trafford. Did he play in that game? And Eric Ten Hag was gone, and they brought in Rune Van Nistelrooy as interim for just 4 games. Did he play in that? Did he play in that, Michael? Go ahead.
Honestly, I can't remember.
I kind of don't remember as well. But it was that 1-1 draw last year in November. And they where Bruno Fernandes, Rasmus Højlund, that flopper, was still in there before he went to Napoli. And won them the penalty. Robert Sanchez gives away stupidly. Yup. It cost you the game, the points. And he scores, and then Moises Caicedo scores after like the corner rebound basically, and then it was like off the box, outside the box, and smashed it in 1-1. That was last year. Do you still remember that game? But I know it was last year, so I don't know if he played in that. Chelsea had lost to Manchester United. I know. I mean, well, this year they did, but I was saying about last year's draw at Old Trafford. This year, yeah, Robert Sanchez is at fault at it. He's at fault why Manchester United scored. I don't. That cost Chelsea the 3 points. Yeah, but yeah, Kanye West, like you said, is very inconsistent, right, Michael? One more for 200. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
Just
Yeah, but
very
ultimately tomorrow, I do expect to win this game.
and
I
Sandy.
think we can take them. Pedri's a huge miss for him at the end of the day, so I expect to win. Um,
You have to,
even without Cole Palmer. I mean,
you
I think we will win this game.
because especially and you beat Liverpool without Cole Palmer basically. You got Esteban. Yeah, we're gonna get to Chelsea's squad in a bit.
Well, Liverpool are in the mud, aren't they?
But even Liverpool have lost. But logically, here's the funny thing: you beat Liverpool, and Liverpool beat Real Madrid, and Real Madrid beat Barcelona in the El Clasico. So logically, you have to be better. You beat them 2-1. Liverpool beat Real Madrid 1-0, and Real Madrid won El Clasico against Barcelona 2-1.
Yeah, and they've lost to Galatasaray and Nottingham Forest since then.
Yeah, Liverpool or Liverpool as well, right? They are done. They are done. And we all know the Liverpool Madrid drama. Um, that they disrespected Trent all because they think Real Madrid is a rival, despite not playing in the same domestic league. All because they hate Real Madrid. This and they disrespected their own legend basically. And yeah, and the Liverpool fans they couldn't be stopping talk. They couldn't stop talking about it, and then they got destroyed by Man City 3-0 the following week. The following few days, and that was embarrassing for Real Madrid. Honestly, yeah, to lose to Liverpool. But it's like La Liga is like not doing that great, honestly, compared to the Premier League. But still, and at the end of the day, but still. But yeah, so any final thoughts on Barcelona squad before we move on to Chelsea's? Go ahead.
Well, more or less. I think that squad picks itself. Pedri's a huge miss. Rafinha is probably not going to be at his best. He'll probably get an hour. He'll be rusty.
Absolutely.
So I think that's going to work to our advantage. I really do.
All right, so yeah, especially that's probably all they could do for the best. They also have some important other games like Atletico Madrid next week at the new camp, and Betis away, and like Villarreal. So, but yeah, this is by far their biggest game. So yeah, so and by the way, let me try to find this. I'm not trying to like get copyrighted. Hold on, let me try to type Chelsea Barcelona. Oh shoot, my bad. Where's the? Yeah, I know Twitter's like going slow. Oh shoot, Barcelona have uploaded, and I think it's something copyrighted. Hold on, is it? Oh, oh yeah, Ronaldinho's pre-Magic. When was this? Oh yeah, 2000 2002 to 2008. When was this? 2005. Yeah, I know Ronaldinho. I know it's been a huge long while. I wasn't even born just yet. I wasn't even born yet. But I kind of remember when he was balling out for Barcelona and landing it for Brazil. But yeah, and then yeah, I think you might have remembered. I know it's a long time ago. So you want to know something, Michael? Looks like Chelsea. I was trying to find their squad list, and it looks like that they don't want to like put it out, so we have to guess it from like training or something. I don't know, But looks like according to London Football, big up to him. I think Chelsea fan, European football, saying Chelsea are the favorites to beat Barcelona, 40% to 35%. Win for Barcelona, 25% draw. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I will say that is fair stats up, given on how the teams are doing this season. I'd say that's fair.
As we're gonna let me see. The sky is blue, so let me try to find the chat. If not, um, um, and then I know that some people are saying that he's back, but he's not back. But he's not back for Barcelona. But Copar will be back for Arsenal, right? Instead,
Potentially,
right?
yeah.
Potentially. So, let's see if you start him. If you don't start him, bro, oh my goodness. Yes, I'm talking about Poundland Pep or Enzo Maresca. If he does not start Esteval, I swear, Michael, if he does not start him, he has to start, bro. He has to.
Yeah, well, whatever Penland's Pep says, in my opinion, is one ear out the other for me. So,
I hope he starts him.
end of the day, the geezer's a client. I mean, if you got a brain cell, of course you start Esteban. I mean, what you doing? Otherwise,
All right, I got you, PMF5 football. I got you on Twitter. All right, so let me try um find this tweet on my phone so I can repost this faster, I guess. But oh yeah, before that I do want to mention the two North London clubs real quick if you don't mind. Yeah, Arsenal and Tottenham. I'm not surprised that Tottenham gifted Arsenal the 3 points. Are you surprised? I'm not. The
didn't
4-1, yeah.
really watch it, mate.
Yeah, they literally outscored them. And Spurs defense was all over. Richarlison scored, but he's very inconsistent, bro. And there was no point of celebrating anything. But yeah, since then, he has not looked sustainable. And of course, that Arsenal they play Bayern, right? Are you gonna be watching that game, by the way? Arsenal versus Bayern.
Depends what I'm doing, Adam.
Because the game I know is at 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Because obviously I've got a big weekend coming up, haven't we?
Yeah.
Flamengo Palmeiras. I'm not missing that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and funny update. This may be off topic, but the 49ers have just scored a touchdown against Carolina Panthers. It just appeared.
The BBC had better have full coverage of that game, I bloody tell you.
I will be going live an hour and a half before the final. Maybe not an hour and a half, maybe 45 minutes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 17th, 13th, 49ers. But besides that,
what is that? Baseball, is it?
American football. Yeah.
Oh, I don't really watch that, bro.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah,
they still put out them maiden NFL games, don't they, out every year?
yeah. And funny enough, the 49ers' home will be the 49ers Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, in San Jose, California, will be hosting the Super Bowl. I mean, I doubt they'll make the final at home. But yeah, that just appeared. But yeah, But as well, let me try and find this tweet real quick. So so I kind of found this tweet. Let me try and find it. So before we check on the forms between both teams, between both Barcelona and Chelsea. So it looks like that. Oh yeah, let me retweet it. I mean, let me bookmark this. So it looks like UEFA. All right, let me try. Hold on. Let me go to bookmark. So it looks like the referee tomorrow will be this guy. He will this civilian official Slovakian Vinny. I think that's how you pronounce. The VAR guy will be from Germany, but this guy's going to referee
Haven't
Chelsea
really heard of
Barcelona.
him, mate.
I haven't heard of him, but I heard some. I heard that he did I don't know. He might have refereed Barcelona Inter, not this year, but a few years ago. I think they're in the Jabby era.
Well,
I
let's
don't,
hope he gets it right then.
let's see, because it's going to be an absolute huge game. Hopefully, no rigging.
Just hoping for a fair match.
Mm-hmm. And people, oh yeah, let me also bookmark this as well because this is true, true, true. All right, come on. So yeah, there you go. Exactly. People don't understand how big Chelsea versus Barcelona is globally. It's basically the UCL El Clasico, most experienced or ex fixture of 2025. Cole Palmer, Esteval versus Lamine Yamal, Pedri. Well, even though Cole Palmer and Pedri will not be there, but it's still in a big game.
Yeah,
Honestly,
no Cole Palmer, no Pedri.
and this is the first time in like 7 years. In 7 years, they've been going against each other. It is huge. It is massive, bro. And due to size, and yeah, you could say Barcelona is the bigger club, but Chelsea, in my opinion, are not far from. They're not far off.
Yeah,
You would say
yeah,
probably. Chelsea, they have one. They have one. Yeah, I know Barcelona have 5 UCLs compared to Chelsea too. But if Chelsea were not robbed, you say this could be 4-3. You probably would have gone revenge against Manchester United, and you probably would have gotten 3 UCLs by now. And maybe you will win another. And Barcelona would only have 4. You would have been a lot closer if it wasn't for that 2009 incident, right? It would have been 1 instead of 3.
yeah. I mean, most of Barcelona's Champions Leagues are because of Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi. I mean, let's get it
4.
right.
4 out of 5, yes. And like besides the controversial 2009 referee, 2011 they won, 2015 and 2006 against Arsenal. And then they won the first one in 1989, I think. Yeah, the first, but yeah, they won 4
Yeah,
UCL.
I mean, let's get it right. I mean, Lionel Messi, out of all the teams he played against, it was Chelsea who, which he didn't like playing against the most because he
True,
always knew he was going to be in for a game.
absolutely.
No, especially against John Terry and call back in day.
Yeah, and I can't remember, especially that they were trying to lock him up everywhere. Oh shit, my man. Yeah, I know that's in your Twitter picture, but yeah, but yeah, they said that Arsenal versus Bayern is the second. That's just an Arsenal fan saying it. We all know. Well, even though Arsenal Bayern is a huge game, but I will say this: but since this fixture hasn't happened in like 7 years, I do expect hundreds of millions of people watching this for sure. I don't know how many people are expected to watch it, but I did hear like a record like 300 million people watch Real Madrid Liverpool. I could be wrong. I know that's a lot on Earth. I don't know if that's true, but definitely a couple million. I don't know if that's true, 300 million. But of course, football is the best sport in the world. But that's a lot. That's like almost like 5% of the world. That's massive. I don't know how much for Chelsea Barcelona. No, I don't know. What would you say about that? The viewership,
Yeah, I would imagine it'll be big globally. It's a Champions League, isn't it?
and especially due to size of the fan bases, especially in Africa, this is huge. Not just South America, even in South America. I mean, yes. So I think yes, I think Barcelona does dominate South America, but Chelsea it's been getting more popular there. So they're trying to match up as well, even there.
Yeah, yeah, due to Esteban, yeah. Of course,
As
he's got brilliant form for Brazil, hasn't he?
especially Brazil, absolutely, especially Esteban. And yes, you could say Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, he's there, of course. But of course, they're trying to build up the Chelsea empire in South America, especially in response to Barcelona and Real Madrid. Huge fan base in Latin America, the whole Latin America, including Mexico and Central America and the Caribbean, but especially South America for sure. Yeah, especially big name players for both clubs. The whole story. In Brazil, I think Chelsea is more popular than Barcelona these days, slightly. I think slightly. Argentina, of course, they would still back Barcelona kind of more because of the Lionel Messi era. And Barcelona is basically Argentina FC, even though not at the moment. But we all know why. Even though there's some popularity of Chelsea. In Uruguay, I think it's split due to Luis Suarez era and all that. I mean, right now, I think it's split. In Peru, I think it's Barcelona. Venezuela, I think it's Barcelona. In Colombia, I could be wrong. I think it might be still Barcelona slightly. But Brazil, I think Chelsea dominates slightly. In Bolivia, I don't know, honestly. And Ecuador, it surely has to be Chelsea right now because of Moises. You could say his last name. Go ahead.
Well, can't say no. Yeah, I
Yep.
imagine he'll start tomorrow. He'll
Yeah.
start tomorrow.
Oh, I see that the Carolina Panthers got a touchdown. That was poor marking, it looks like. Yeah. But besides that, we all know in Ecuador, there's more Chelsea fans than Barcelona fans these days because of Moises Caicedo. As for same with Brazil at this point. But Barcelona still dominates the rest of South America maybe, but not by far. I would say Uruguay is split maybe. I would say. And what about Mexico? I think Barcelona still dominates Chelsea. I think in Mexico as well still these days. Still, but I think it might be growing slowly as well. In Bolivia, I don't know. Argentina, yeah, I would say Barcelona and Chile. Probably not a lot. I don't know. Maybe Barcelona still slightly. But I think Brazil, Chelsea, Ecuador, Chelsea, Colombia, maybe it's still Barcelona, even Venezuela, still Barcelona. But I think Chelsea, they are. But I think Chelsea has a bigger fan base in South America right now than it was 15 years ago, in my opinion. I think that's true. In the last 10, 15, even 5 years ago, I think Chelsea has grown. You agree?
Well, it kind of helps when you get certain players, doesn't it?
I don't think so. But I was saying about the fan base. between these two
Oh,
clubs.
what about fan base? Oh, right.
Yeah, I was saying about fan base.
Ultimately, out of, let's say, everyone, it's still Real Madrid, isn't it? It'll
Oh,
always
generally,
be Real Madrid.
yeah, generally, yes. I think Real Madrid still dominates everyone, except for Argentina, kind of because of course the Lionel Messi era. Yeah, but even though in where is it? Yeah, I think Real Madrid they still dominate most of the continent, basically, and even the U.S. basically as well. So it's massive. And as for
I won't say we're bigger in Africa. I'd say we're bigger in Africa.
definitely, but the fan
I
base
mean,
in
we've
Latin.
had Drogba. Barcelona have had Eto'o,
Mm-hmm.
but I would say, both have won the Champions League. But for me, I would go Drogba. For me,
Mm-hmm.
it just depends where on the planet, doesn't it? And
Yeah, it's a lot of history here and there, especially in like Africa. I think even in India, I think it's split. I could be wrong. Where Ru.X is from. Big up to him. And AK as well. Big up to both of you. Even if you're not here in the stream, big up to them. But I think that's what I think in India it might be split. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's a lot of big population here and there for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, really huge.
mm,
But yeah, oh yeah, can I ask you a question? I forgot I need as well mention this since someone said Chelsea, please. So one more thing. So I want to go back to I want to mention this about Andre Christensen. So question. So why did Chelsea let him go to Barcelona? Was it before the Blue Co, takeover? When was this? And for how long was he at Chelsea? And what do you think of him? Go ahead.
it was before anyway. Never really rated him. In all honesty, I think he came through our system. I think he did. Uh, I think he did.
Yeah,
But he was always inconsistent.
very inconsistent. So you never rated him.
No, not really. I mean, we've had better players. We've had what? Who did we have at that time? Rudiger.
Yeah,
So
Rudiger.
Rudiger was clear of him anyway.
That's true, and he's not at Real Madrid. And by the way, speaking of Rudiger, he's still injured for Real Madrid. He and Germany. He hasn't came back just yet. I think he'll be back in December. But yeah, Rudiger was there, and who else? A couple years ago.
Yeah, so I wasn't that bothered when Christensen moved on. Not really.
And where did you move on? 2022. I
Might
think,
have been, yeah.
and I think,
Um,
and that
I
was the
mean,
end.
for me, out to the two, I would have said Kurt Zuma was ahead of him at Chelsea at the time.
And then where does he play? Is he still playing, or has he retired Zuma? Because I kind of forgot about him.
I think he's still playing.
And what club? Because I almost forgot about him.
Um, I think he's played at, is it Cluj, Romania? I think he's played in Romania or something now. Because I
Interesting.
think he was at West Ham and then he went to Qatar.
And went all the
I
way
think he's
over.
at Cluj now, which is a bit of a direction you don't expect in football.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but you said he was ahead of him for sure.
Yeah, it was at that time, and I think we had Tamori as well, if I remember rightly.
All right, I might also book this. So before we do like a combined 11, I guess let's just check the form basically of both teams. So all right, so yeah, I think I said something. Hold on, there's a comment coming in. Oh, big up to you. It's Blue. Big up to you. Salute you. Yep,
Yeah,
the one from
yeah,
Brazil.
big up,
Yep.
mate.
Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, but as well, I want to mention this real quick about Flamengo and Palmeiras real quick. So Flamengo and Palmeiras, they do play their league game. Flamengo plays Atletico Mineiro tomorrow around 12:30 a.m. your time. Well, technically Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. my time. Same
Uh
time,
huh.
Gremio versus Palmeiras before they clash on Saturday. So I will be going live as well at 4:30 for sure for both games. I will be
Yeah,
going
yeah.
live.
I'll be doing that big game on Saturday, making sure there. Hopefully, there's no problems at the BBC this time for this one.
Hopefully. Oh my goodness. And I'm
But yeah, I'll
surprised.
be there on Saturday for that. I'm not missing that for the world. Come
I'm
on, let's
not.
get out of that, bro.
Yeah, the biggest event in the Americas. Let's have that right. And yeah, and apparently Palmeiras, they'll be resting a lot of players. Flamengo, some reports I've been
Yeah, as you would expect.
suggesting they'll be resting some players as well, but they'll take the full squad. So Atletico Mineiro. Now Atletico Mineiro lost the Sul-Americana final on Saturday.
Lodhouse, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, on penalties.
Yeah, I saw that Hulk missed
He
for the
missed.
spot.
Yep. He missed that absolute chicken. Yep. And then went straight to the keeper. And did not take the opportunities. I knew Atletico Mineiro were going to bottle this because they always just keep on capitulating. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, well, fair play to Lodhouse.
yeah,
Uh,
fair play. They also
they'll
beat
be in the
Fluminense.
Libertadores now, won't they? Due to
Yeah, they
winning.
will. And here's the thing: they defeated Fluminense in the quarterfinals, who made the Club World Cup semifinals. They beat them in the quarterfinals. They knocked them out 2-1. And then this is why a Fluminense Atletico Mineiro final couldn't happen. The Brazilian final couldn't
Oh,
happen.
yeah, they beat them on the way there. Yeah, I noticed.
And they made it to the final. They refused to lose a single game. But for some reason, Brazilian clubs in the Sul-Americana, I don't know why Brazilian clubs are cursed in the Sul-Americana compared to Libertadores. Corinthians were awful. Vasco were absolutely embarrassing to watch. For the men's, they bottled it, unfortunately, and Atletico Mineiro made it to the final after barely scrapping the playoffs and just had to die off at the end. And last year, same thing. And Cruzeiro capitulated 3-1 against Racing. But yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow for sure. So Flamengo, all they need Flamengo, if they want to become champion tomorrow, they have to win against Atletico Mineiro, and Grêmio has to be Palmeiras. And boom, that's it. The title is set. Because Flamengo, they beat Bragantino 3-0, but they lost to Fluminense on Wednesday in the derby 2-1.
Yeah.
Jorginho scoring the penalty, and then Thiago Silva was locking up Bruno Henrique, who wasn't even trying for some reason after trashing Sporting Receipt. But yeah, we'll see. I can't wait for the Libertadores final and tomorrow's game. We'll see. So back to Chelsea Barcelona. So yes, we will be here for another 30 minutes. So So yeah, these two teams, bro. So it looks like yeah, these two teams. Um, so it looks like don't forget you guys are sitting 11 12th. They're sitting 11th spot behind you or ahead of you. I mean, so if you guys win, you guys will go 3 points clear if you win. If you draw, it stays the same, but you guys will probably draw points together, and maybe you'll drop off points because maybe one of these teams will win. Don't forget, at Let's Go Madrid, they're hosting Inter Milan this Wednesday as well. The rematch of the round of 16, and maybe if they win, and if you guys draw, they could go above you. I think. So yeah. Oh, and as well, don't forget PSG. Guess who they play next? Guess who they play next? Look,
Mm. Oh yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur. They got them again. And I know PSG were horrible even after the Club World Cup final. The UEFA Super Cup, but we all knew they were going to come back because Bottleham is Bottleham, and PSG they've been doing great ever since that game. And of course PSG winning on penalties, and PSG they're winning games again, winning like 3-0 over the weekend against Levant, a club from France, or La Havre, whatever it's pronounced. And they beat Barcelona away. They lost to Bayern, unfortunately. They battered Leverkusen 7-2. What would you want to say about this game real quick? About PSG versus Tottenham, the
Well,
rematch.
PSG should win, shouldn't they?
They're absolutely going to batter these guys again. This time they're going to batter them. It's not going to be that 2-2 draw. PSG have looked more organized again, looking like their former selves. I know they kind of had some like poor results in the French leagues, like a couple draws here and there in like the month of October, struggling to break down teams, but it looks like they got everything back. So yeah, they're favorites for this game, and Tottenham has been crap. So I think PSG probably wins like 3-0 or something. Dembele is back as well, once again from injury. He's back, and he probably should get a brace against them or get a goal. Yeah, but yeah, Spurs. There's no match. There's no match against PSG. Tom have been bad in all the big games. They can't even beat Manchester United. And Thomas Frank, it doesn't matter who's in charge. It's still bottle him at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Right? No matter who's in charge, it's still bottle him. So yeah, so if Tottenham drop points, if you guys could go above them. And remember the top 8 would qualify basically. So yeah, only the top 8 goes to the round 16. 9 to 24 playoff. So yeah,
Still a little bit more to go yet.
yeah, with 4 games. So yeah, so Barcelona, we all know they're second, so let's check their form. So so you know what? Should we check your club's form or Barcelona's form first? Go ahead, Michael.
What is their form? I mean, I haven't really seen their games. I've only seen them in the Champions League. So
You know what? I think we should go all the way back to that game against Inter. I know that's all the way back in May, but let me try to find that game. All right, let me try and find it. All right, let me try to go up. Oh shoot, hold on. I thought I moved. Um. All right. All right. So let's go all the way back in May. I know. Or let's go all the way back to the 2025 maybe, real quick. Since the beginning of the year, this is what they look like before we head to that Inter Milan game. They played Benfica in the round of 16. 4-4 draw against Atletico Madrid. 4-0 win against Sociedad. Yeah, they were just battering everyone. Again, battered Dortmund, almost capitulating the second leg. Scrapey wins, winning the Copa del Rey final. And yeah, La Liga, was done. But guess what? This was the game on April 30th. They drew 3-3 with Inter. And then this one and then it had to go to extra time and Inter finally wins 7-6. That you remember, right? Back on May 7th. May 6th.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the effects of the highline, isn't it?
Yep, they conceded
You play the
7 goals.
highline, you concede goals.
7 goals. I believe one from a set piece, 2 of them from open play. Or I think one was a set piece. I could be wrong. 2. And then 1 penalty, and the rest were from open play. And then they gave them the same treatment, 4-3 to Real Madrid, scoring 4 goals in like the span of 18 minutes in the first half. Espanyol, where the favorable refereeing call. And then they smashed Bilbao on the last day to end the season well. And then this is what their form looks like ever since the Club World Cup final. So ever since you guys won the Club World Cup final against PSG, right? 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Because the Club World Cup felt like it's trying to like connect 2 seasons, right? They were trying to connect 2 seasons. And you guys hardly got any rest, right? And everyone thought Chelsea would have gotten worse. But it looks like you guys have looked sustainable or maintained. Right? And you guys didn't have a preseason for a reason. Only 2 games, Leverkusen and Milan, but that was it, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, we won both of them. Yeah.
Barcelona, they beat Vitesse Kobo 3-1. They battered FC Seoul 7-3. 10 goals. And then they battered Dongwin, the South Korean team from Seoul as well, or Busan or something like that, 5-0. And then 5-0 win against Como. Fabregas, who's doing pretty well for Como. I think Como, they won 5-1 today in their game. I think against Torino. Or Turin. Today. Nico Pass has been balling out. But yeah, Barcelona, they destroyed Fabregas' team 5-0. And you remember him. Go ahead. Yes,
well, they have a clear style of how they play, don't they? So the highline will work to our advantage. Aaron.
Oh, I think the 49ers got a touchdown or a free throw. Or an interception. All right. Yeah, this was their first game. It was the win against Mallorca. Mallorca went down to 9 men. This was on August 16th, the opener. The day before you play Crystal Palace, which ended 0-0. Which you remember, right?
Yeah.
And Barcelona went 2-0 up. Rafinha scored early. Ferran Torres scored a goal, but some people saying that Ferran Torres' goal shouldn't have stand because a possible foul in the build-up play that didn't got called by the referee. And they went 3-0 up on the first day. And Mallorca went down to 9 men, and guess what? Barcelona did anything until the last bloody minute. Lamine Yamal scored the last minute. but Barcelona were doing nothing for most of the game. And they won 3-0, but it wasn't convincing as you thought. Yes, the goalkeeper made saves. Mallorca missed a 1v1 chance. But they were down to 9 men, I know, with the favorable calls from the refs from day one. But yeah, this was the thing. And this was Barcelona's win against Mallorca. And even though you could say La Liga is getting worse, so I guarantee you that, yeah, no. So let's see. Their next game against Levante, they won 3-2, but they went 2-0 down. They were not convincing. They were 2-0 down at halftime, including giving away a penalty, and it all started from Pedri and Ferran Torres to come back. And they even forced an own goal. They didn't score from open play. They even forced an own goal to win the game. Yeah, Barcelona were the better side with 13 shots on target. The keeper was good, but he couldn't save them all of them. Barcelona were good, but just not clinical enough. But yeah, the highlight from the counterattack, which I forgot, Eric Garcia. I don't know who Garcia I think was getting cooked, and they conceded. It was a horrible game, honestly. Even if there was fun goals, it kind of was a horrible stance, honestly. And Levante, they're a newly promoted side, and they struggled against them, Michael.
Yeah.
And yes, you could say that Chelsea have struggled against some smaller teams or struggled against worse teams, but Barcelona wasn't sustainable. John Garcia started and conceded 2 first goals, and then yeah, and then they drew with Rayo Vallecano away because the Camp Nou was not ready. Guess what? They had another favorable call, unfortunately, in this game. And I know that people say Barcelona this and that about the referees and all that. Yeah, Barcelona were given an unwanted penalty. Apparently, Lamine Yamal might have kicked somebody before he was potentially fouled, or no, one of the Rayo players or defenders got the ball, and they didn't went to the VAR screen. They didn't check VAR, and referee says penalty. Lamine Yamal scores it, and then Rayo Vallecano would equalize, and Rayo Vallecano were absolutely dominating Barcelona. Barcelona didn't score from open play, and they should have lost this game. This game should have ended 3-0 for Rayo, but John Garcia was saving them from humiliation. Rayo Vallecano were outplaying Barcelona, and Barcelona caught life. They got away with it. They got away with it. What are your thoughts about that match? What I said. Go ahead.
Well, it's a bit difficult to say more about these games, given I didn't really see them, Adam, especially La Liga ones.
All
given
right.
it's not available in terms of coverage for me.
Barcelona destroyed Valencia 6-0. Valencia, they went 1-0 down at halftime, and they conceded 5 more goals in the second half. Valencia were terrible. Valencia are fighting relegation zone, and then that's how these downfall of these La Liga clubs. 11 shots on target to 3. The keeper, who no longer has Magadishin, he was awful, bro. Valencia conceded 6 goals, all from open play, I think. Rashford did a good ball to Rafinha, and then it was over. And this could have been 7-0. But yeah, this was embarrassing from Valencia. And then Barcelona, this was Barcelona's best game, along with Athletic Club. Debatable for that. But yeah. And then this was the game that they played Newcastle away. What was your response? Did you watch this game? Thursday, September 18th. Go ahead, Michael.
Don't remember too much from it, but I did see the highlights of it.
And Barcelona did beat Newcastle at St. James Park, unfortunately. And Marcus Rashford scored his first two goals. And then
Uh,
Newcastle were
yeah,
making the
didn't Anthony Gordon have a few chances in that game?
yeah, he
As
missed.
well.
He scored the last one, but it was too late. It was too late, and Newcastle lost the
You
game at
got
home.
to take your chances in these things.
And Newcastle had the better shots on target, but they were not clinical. And by the way, John Garcia, yes, he was in goal again, but John Garcia is saving Barcelona honestly compared to Chesney. And John Garcia looks like he saved Barcelona because this should have been a draw honestly. This should have been a draw, but John Garcia literally saved Barcelona. This should have been a draw. But yeah, Newcastle lost, unfortunately. With the players they have, Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, Joe Linton, they still lost. Nick Pope thought was mid in that game, honestly. Livermento, I thought he was good. Trippier, Barnes, I couldn't close them down, unfortunately. But yeah, you think Newcastle were a bit unlucky to lose this game? Go ahead, Michael.
You just got to take your chances in these things, and obviously they didn't. They didn't, did they?
They didn't, and I thought they would have. I thought it was going to be a draw, but it turned out it wasn't. So, all right. So going back, so they beat Getafe 3-0. Getafe didn't did anything. They beat Real de Vello 3-1. 3-1. The comeback in the second half, winning the game 3-1. Real de Vello were 1-0 up. They ran out of gas. Barcelona. They ran out of gas. And Barcelona, they defeated Real de Vello and their white away kit, which apparently, even though I can't play the videos, but Barcelona were wearing their white away kit, which I think Barcelona will wear tomorrow in tomorrow's game against Chelsea. They're gonna wear that white away kit. What are your thoughts?
Well, it don't really matter what shirt you're playing, does it? Really?
Yeah, because Chelsea are the home team, so they cannot mix up blue and red versus blue, right?
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, and by the way, in that game, John Garcia got injured. That was where John Garcia got injured, was taken off. This was the game. He was gone for 2 months. Same with Rafinha. This was the game where Barcelona lost John Garcia and Rafinha. Was this game? This was the game, Michael. I forgot to mention. John Garcia had to be subbed down, and this is why he missed the whole week. I mean, he missed for 7-8 weeks. That's why. Same with Rafinha as they came back this weekend. And then Barcelona, they beat Real Sociedad 2-1, or as I call them, the Brighton of Spain for some reason, because or the Basque version of Brighton, because of how similar they are. They came back. Jules Kunde header, Lamine Yamal impact immediately to assist Lewandowski headers. Should have won this game 3-1. Barcelona were the better team, but it was close 2-1. So yeah, this was the game before. This was the same weekend as Chelsea beat. Unfortunately, lost to Brighton 3-1. The Seagull Merchants. Unfortunately, that same weekend, the same weekend as the Madrid derby, where Atletico pumped Real Madrid 5-2. Same weekend, and Barcelona at that point was leader. But look at the period in October, Michael. This gets real, bro. All right, let's go to October. This is the game that everyone was talking about. Barcelona 1, PSG 2. This was the game that Barcelona were handed their first loss against PSG's weaker attack side. What would you want to say about this game? What would you say about this game? Go ahead.
Well, I didn't really see this one, but
But yeah,
uh,
the lineups. Yeah, no Deze Doué, no Dembele, no Kvaratskhelia, no.
well, when you look at that, I mean, you could say PSG did a great job then.
Yeah, they put on Gonzalez Ramos, who scored the winner. Lee Kang hit the post. PSG dominated Barcelona at their ground at Madrid before they reopened. They had the better shots, and this is without their front three and their best center back, most experienced without Marquinhos, 6-2 on shots. That's how outmatched they were getting dominated. Barcelona, they did allow one big chance, but that was it. That was it. Nuno Mendes, don't forget Nuno Mendes, Michael, locked up Lamine Yamal again.
Mm.
Locked him up. Likely, yeah. And I know he got booked, but yeah, Nuno Mendes frustrated Lamine Yamal, so Cucurella should do the same tomorrow. And he did it away at Barcelona's ground. And yeah, PSG, they beat Barcelona away. So even though they lost to Bayern Munich at home, they'll probably but let's be honest, they will beat Tottenham this Wednesday themselves. As for Barcelona, they lost to this PSG side, and they were wearing their white away kit, the same white away kit that they lost the final, the Club World Cup final. But yeah, Barcelona lost at home to this PSG side. Luis Enrique absolutely outcoached Hansi Flick in this game without his best players. You could say Barcelona were missing Rafinha and John Garcia. True, but PSG was missing like all their front attack. Well, even if you add Marquinhos, well, honestly, PSG. I mean, I know it's different. PSG, they're probably getting a point. They might move on from Marquinhos very soon, maybe, whether they need him or not, or as a section option. It's fine, so it wasn't really much impactful, but their front attack was not available. Imagine what this game would have been if everyone's available. But yeah, this was the game everyone was talking about. PSG's biggest win of the season so far. So all right, let's go to and then let's talk about this game. They lost 4-1 to Sevilla on October 5th. What was your response? This was the same weekend you beat Liverpool. This same weekend. What's your response?
Oh, so they were shit in that game then.
Yeah,
So,
Marcus Rashford scored a great goal. Alexis Sanchez scored a penalty against Barcelona, and Ramiro would score that open play goal, and then Rashford made it 2-1 at the end of the first half, and it stays 2-1 for the rest of the week. I mean, for the rest of the game until. By the way, Barcelona were awarded a penalty, and Robert Lewandowski puts it wide off the
ah,
net at the
yeah.
72nd minute. He missed, and it stayed 2-1 until the 89th minutes before stoppage time. Jose Angel Kerman 1-4-1 made it 3-1, and then Iron Adams made it 4-1, and Barcelona lost this game 4-1. This was a humiliating result, and this was Sevilla with less quality players, with a overage Alexis Sanchez. And I know he didn't caught paste, but Ramiro capitalized, and all these players are old. Yes, experienced, but very old, slow, and they still caught them out. Barcelona's backline was getting cooked. And even Balde was at fault for that third goal. That's how they did it. Nothing. But yeah, this was the game. They got annihilated 4-1. They struggled against Sociedad. And they lost 4-1 to Sevilla. That's how bad Barcelona was getting into it on October, heading to that international break. So yeah, so there you go. There's this highlight and exposed once again. And yeah, Chesney, three open play goals, and three and one penalty. All right, where's the I could go, and then and then and um and then they came back against Girona. Um, they won the game the last 2 minutes. Ronald Araujo saved Barcelona because they were struggling. It should have been a draw. Barcelona were the better team. Girona should have held on 2 more minutes and kicked the ball away and not let Ronald Araujo off. And Barcelona were horrible. They scumbagged the win. Yeah, they did. They didn't look that good. And Girona are like in relegation right now, or near relegation, even at this time. And they struggled. They
Yeah.
struggled. And you guys beat Nottingham Forest 3-0 that day. So yeah, look at that. So yeah, they scumbag the win there. All right, let's check what other games. They smashed Olympiacos 6-1. And the only reason why they smashed Olympiacos 6-1, they had a favorable red card in their decision. And Marcus Rashford scoring twice, Fermin Lopez hat trick. This game was kind of getting competitive. Olympiacos was about to equalize, but the red card screwed them over. And apparently it was a second yellow, but apparently from I don't know if it's true, but apparently Olympiacos one of the players got a second yellow for possibly fouling. If not, he might have gotten the ball, so Olympiacos might have been robbed. I would not be surprised. But yeah, it ended 6-1, heading to that El Clasico game, as Madrid barely beat Juve 1-0 in that game. So what was your response? You probably didn't watch this game. But yeah, this was just ridiculous. All right, after Olympiacos, let's go to El Clasico, and then we're going to talk about the recent game. All right, so let's go to El Clasico that happened a few days ago. I mean, no, a few weeks ago. My bad. On October 26th, Real Madrid defeated Barcelona 2-1. That's why Real Madrid, El Clasico, is the reason why they're leaders, league leaders. Mbappe scoring. Mbappe's first goal at the 11th minute got chopped off for the bloody offside. But apparently there were reports that Mbappe's goal might have been onside because Firmino touched the ball. So there might be miscalculation about the offside lines. Which do we even know what's an offside at this point? Fermin Lopez would equalize, and then Jude Bellingham, Vinny finds Bellingham, and then scores the equalizer. Not the equalizer, the second goal. 2-1 up front. Mbappe missed a penalty around the 53rd minute. Eric Garcia's slide tackle of a handball. And then there was the fight that broke out at the end of the game. Real Madrid wins El Clasico, but the fight broke out at the Bernabeu between the two players. As they could have been saying, but Barcelona's bench might have started the fight apparently. And yeah, so yeah, Real Madrid, they were the better team. They were. And of course, some people say Barcelona's excuse, oh, we didn't have Rafinha, we didn't have this. Pedri got sent off in that game. He was pulling Vinny's shirt because he couldn't maintain. Vinny played well even without the goal. I think he got the assist, but and I get it why Vinicius Jr. had a problem with Xabi Alonso there because he was getting subbed out, which he was still playing pretty well. But it's like it was just total chaos. But what are you saying about El Clasico, Michael? Go ahead. Oh, big up, Blue. Go ahead, Michael. Are you still there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What would you say about El Clasico?
Well, yeah, well, they both got very good players, but obviously Real Madrid not at their best. But Mbappe's on form, isn't he?
Yeah, and this was before the Liverpool game, like 9 days for Real Madrid.
Kind of carrying them in a way. I would say.
But definitely Mbappe was landing it. I thought he could have gotten those two goals. The goal that should have said that should have been onside, and Barcelona. Um,
Yeah. Not everybody's convinced by Xabi Alonso, are they, at the moment?
yeah, and I know that's a different issue for Real Madrid. We'll see what happens to Olympiacos. I'll probably make a video. Oh, I guess somebody's down for the 49ers. It looks like there's a fight going on. American football. Oh, and I just mentioned the fight between El Clasico. I'm seeing somebody wants to like push somebody. Ooh, he was trying to get his head studs. Who is it? Barnes versus what's his name? What's his name? Yeah, it's happening right now, Michael. Number 15 for the 49ers start to go against Barnes. Ooh. And I just mentioned about the fight and the El Clasico one is now happening here. Oh, it looks like they stopped fighting. A little bit of conversation. But yeah, the 49ers win, and everyone is now saying big up, good game. But funny enough, that just happened because there was the fight, then the game. Andre Looney got sent off on the bench, even though he was trying to calm down tension. Rodrigo came on, he got yellow carded, and Pedri got the second yellow, his first red card ever. He couldn't maintain the possession as much as he was getting outplayed. So yeah, so that was El Clasico for you. So yeah, let's finish it off. Barcelona. Oh, hold on. Barcelona defeated Elche 3-1, and then they drew 3-3 with Club Brugge, which I thought they should have lost in this game. Club Brugge, they were trying to outplay Barcelona. It was tight. Club Brugge are a great team from Belgium, so this was a draw. Club Brugge, they might have been robbed of a goal apparently. And Barcelona, they defeated Celta Vigo 4-2 away from home. Celta Vigo were horrible defensively. And then Robert Lewandowski got a hat trick. So, all right, and now let's talk about the final game. We finally made it. I know I've talked so long, but this is the game. Barcelona 4, Athletic Bilbao 0. Nico Williams, stinker and hook. Sanchez, stinker and hook for that red card. Barcelona, 7 shots on target to 2 as they return to the new camp. 4-0, so Lewandowski, Ferran Torres, Fermin Lopez, they all scored because Unai Simon makes those mistakes. The back line, same thing, crap. And John Garcia kept a clean sheet. So, what's your response to Barcelona destroying Bilbao? What would you say about this game, Michael? I know you didn't watch it, but you're not nervous, right? Go ahead. Go ahead, Michael. You're not nervous, right? Hello? Michael? Michael, are you still there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hope you're not asleep. I know we're almost done with the stream. So, yeah, I know. Barcelona destroyed Athletic Club 4-0. This doesn't scare you, right? This doesn't scare you, right?
Uh, well, we're just gonna take it to him tomorrow.
Yeah, because Stanford Bridge will be a different place. You're at home. You got the whole fan crowd. It's going to be a hostile environment for sure. Absolutely. And the Chelsea fans, they know this. So the players better like Landon. But yeah, Athletic Club were horrible in that game. No one played well offensively.
Yeah.
Athletic Club are not even doing that great. They're like sitting 11th in La Liga, if I'm correct. Or ninth, I forgot. Everyone has been horrible for Athletic Club. So yeah. So I would say watch out for Ferran Torres, Fermin Lopez. Watch out for all of them. But watch out these three guys that just scored the goals. And then Yamal, the playline playmaking needs to be stopped as well. So yeah, any thoughts? The chat. Hold on, there's also one comment saying, "Yo, big up, you're back, Lewis. Big up to you. We're here for another like 10 minutes, I guess, before we wrap this up." So
Mm.
so yeah, so as we head into tomorrow's game, which we will be live on the channel, so you'll send me, the restream link, right?
Uh,
Right?
yeah, it'll depend what I'll be doing, Adam. I might do it on my own. I don't know yet. Um,
Or you don't know?
yeah, I'm not sure what I'll be doing, but I'll be doing the stream, bro. Doing the
You
under
will be doing the game
19s before that as well,
because
because obviously there's the UEFA Youth League before that.
for sure. And of course, I'll send you. Of course, you can send me the link. Like on Rumble. I'll join on my phone. Well, I have this on my computer live, like we did the Brazil game. So if you don't mind,
Yeah, if we, look, if we end up winning the game, Adam, yeah, of course I'll be staying on for a bit. But if not, I'll be hurling silver spoons everywhere, mate, and then I'll be end up fucking off, bro.
yeah, I feel you definitely. If if
Uh,
if you guys don't win
yeah,
this, and then,
because last Thursday still made me rattled, obviously.
yeah, and I can pull it up for you the decision, which I will do in a bit. But what would you say about Barcelona's form this season compared to last season? What would you say overall?
Uh, Well, I don't think they're as good this time around, but I don't think with obviously Pedri's not fit, and obviously that's a big impact for him.
No, Inigo Martinez because he went to Saudi with Ronaldo's team, Al Nassr. He's gone. So huge reliability is gone for him. But Barcelona, I know they might have gotten a little bit better offensively, but Chelsea's back line is pretty solid, you would say. Um you have you but here's the thing with Chelsea, at least um you guys you guys you guys have kept a clean sheet in these last few games. Burnley, Wolves, they you locked them up, except for the game against Karabakh, right? Which was a draw. You keep the clean sheet at Tottenham because Tottenham they're not a serious club. This was as to be expected. You own Spurs, right?
Yeah, yeah,
4-3 thriller against Wolves. Your last defeat was against Sunderland at home, which Sunderland, fair play to them, even though this was still BS from Chelsea. I thought you guys should
yeah.
have
I'm just taking it game to game at the moment. Just keep very grounded. You
five
know.
one against Ajax, 3-0 against Forest. But yeah, even though I know Burnley and Wolves are likely getting relegated, but I know you probably won't keep a clean sheet against Barcelona because they probably will score from open play, or they'll probably get a penalty or a set piece. But yeah, But saying with these two games, two matchups, the matchup is just huge. And then before heading to this game as well. But yeah, we will do as well. Hopefully a post game, depending how the result goes, and we might even have to clown on Barcelona if you guys do win. But if it goes to another result, or if it ends in a draw, we won't do it. But if it ends badly, then of course no either. But yeah, you're hoping for the win. So yeah, Leeds, Chelsea. Yeah, this is your upcoming games after Barcelona. But yeah, this is by far your biggest game of the season so far. Barcelona, who didn't even play in the Club World Cup,
Mm.
who didn't even play in the Club World Cup. As Chelsea, you guys won the Conference League, won the Club World Cup. Barcelona, they won La Liga, of course, Spanish Super Cup, and the Copa del Rey or King Cup, Spanish King Cup. So yeah, so yeah, the form. What would you say about your form versus Barcelona's form? Before I'll show you the offside image. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just taking it game by game. That's all you can do.
All right. But yeah, blue versus blue and red. Even though Barcelona will not come with their home kit, they're coming with their away kit for sure. And of course, a lot of people are going to expect it to go live for this game. But yeah, it's today. It's in like 16 hours. So yeah, we will be rounding it off. But yeah, but um, but yeah, it's been 7 years. So yeah, and honestly, I think this game is still more exciting than Madrid City. Honestly, because Madrid City and Madrid Liverpool has been happening every single year. So honestly, and this game has not happened in the last 7 years. So I'm more excited about that this game than that, honestly, because UEFA just wants to get the pound note. But Chelsea and Barcelona, it's been 7 years, so let's see. Should be a good. It should be a roller coaster. So gotta keep on tight. So yeah, if Chelsea win, it's likely you're going to buff Spurs and Liverpool. I forgot who Liverpool plays. PSV, I think tomorrow. I could be wrong. But of course, everyone is only focused on Chelsea and Barcelona compared to the other big games. So yeah, so right now, since you're sitting at 12th, I think you play you know what, Michael? If this was the Champions League, if the Champions League match day 4 was ended there, if there was only 4 games, Michael, Chelsea would either play Leverkusen or Pafos, I think. I could be wrong. Same with Barcelona. Yeah, or Club Rouge. You play one of these teams if you finish around here.
There's still a long way to go.
We're barely halfway in, and we enter match day 5 after this. So yeah, but yeah, you're hopeful that you get the win. Yes, Barcelona, of course. They'll say they have all the trophies. Chelsea has gotten more aura with they've won everything. So yeah, but even that. So besides the men's one, what would you say about the women's one? Chelsea and Barcelona's women's. They've been clashing a lot lately in the women's game
Well, we
in
should
the
have
last
won the
few
game.
years.
It was never offside in a million years, and And of course, you put it on the screen on Thursday for me, and it was clear to see.
All right, I'll pull it up. Which big up to that guy. Hold on, let me try to find the image. Oh yeah, it was a few days ago. I've sent it to you on Thursday.
It's just UEFA helping out Barcelona again, isn't it? Same old, isn't it?
And then, but yeah, what would you say about the rivalry between the two clubs, the women's one, especially for the Women's Champions League? Generally, in these last few years. Go ahead.
Well, last season we didn't get anywhere near him, but last week we did so much better. We clearly did. I mean, we didn't let their players play. Bon Mati didn't do anything. Pachulas didn't do anything. We kept Claudia Pina quiet as well. And if you keep them three players quiet, you've got a good chance of winning the game, don't you?
Absolutely. And then I think last year in 2024, I think you guys lost 2-1 on aggregate. You won the first leg, but you lost the second leg in Barcelona, if I'm correct. And I think you won in London 1-0. And then you lost 2-0. And there was a red card, I think. I don't know if you remember that, but it was last year in 2024, April.
Yeah, there was a red card.
I don't know if that was a robbery or like bad officiating, but it's been like a year and a half. And then the year before, also lost 2-1 on aggregates, unfortunately, as well. In your like 2023, bad year with the men's. But as you can clearly see, as I'm going to pull up the image, and I know, of course, even in the women's, you're starting to see these controversy calls. Look, yeah, big up to this guy, and you can to me as well. Big up to him. Thanks for yeah, you're welcome finding the image. Look, you can clearly see that she
Number
was
5
clearly
is playing Katerina Macario on. That is well obvious.
yeah, this one, right?
You can see number 5 has got her leg sticking out there, and Macario is behind. So you can tell it's not offside.
This one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Alexandria. I think she used to play for Manchester City's women, I think.
I think so, and kept on. And
so you can tell. So even UEFA don't know what the offside rule is themselves. They should do, but they don't.
And it went in the back of the net.
Not for the first time, is it?
And even though the women's were not playing a high line, right? Were they? And they were not even playing a high line, and they still call it off with that set piece. Wow. And now it costs you points because you have to win your last, few games.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, should have won that one.
You guys were the clearly better side. Barcelona, just like the game against Rayo with the men's, they caught life again. Needed help with the refs just to not lose this game. And they should have lost this game. They caught life. Both the men's and women's. But as you could clearly tell, that's just ridiculous. And everyone knew about this.
At the end of the day, Barcelona is supported by UEFA and La Liga. Well, you know why La Liga don't want to lose Barcelona because of the rivalry due to with Madrid, obviously.
Yeah, Madrid and the revenue, because they cannot afford, even if there's even though I don't like talking about politics, but it says it all. Even though if Catalonia wants to break away from Spain,
if it was a club in the Premier League with debt issues like Leicester or Everton or Nottingham Forest, to get punished. Oh yeah, mind you, Nottingham Forest did get punished, didn't they? They had a 4-point deduction a season or two ago.
Yeah, and I
So
think Everton, same thing, like 3 points.
uh,
Taken off.
if you have trouble financially, you should have a points deduction. I mean, that's how things should be done. But it's not the
Absolutely.
first time that UEFA and officials don't follow the rules.
And the UEFA, I know that they're just doing this ridiculous, but unfortunately, as I mentioned, like no offense to Barcelona fans that are watching this, including one of my friends.
But it's like last season, isn't it? Arsenal getting a lot of help from the referees, and they still couldn't fucking win the league.
They still won't win the league, and unfortunately, this might be true in Brazil. Unfortunately, with the some people, unfortunately, this might be true a little bit in Brazil. Unfortunately, with kind of yeah, Palmeiras, they kind of get favorable calls with the refs a lot of times, unfortunately. And unfortunately, that might actually be true as well. But besides that, La Liga, of course, since La Liga is only about Barcelona, Real Madrid, of course, they're not willing to give up one of these two because of the big image of the club, the standards they have, including at even like after the Messi and Iniesta era and Xavi. But of course, they want to keep the relevancy of the money. But they're not. But La Liga is not competitive. No one is competing in La Liga. Atletico Madrid, even they can't break Barcelona, Real Madrid's boundaries. That's how bad it is. La Liga is weak, and La Liga is like getting worse. And then some of these politics are one of the reasons why. Not just politics, but like a mix of financial and including the league president Javi Tebas. It's just not good for La Liga.
Yeah, Javi Tebas, yeah, an absolute wrong on that fella.
He's a wrong, yeah. And some people said that he's a Madrid fan, but it turns out that he's just doing ridiculous things. And he's been even trying to go after Madrid on some occasions as well. So I don't get what the people. And then Barcelona fans will have it both ways. Athletic Club, Sociedad, Real Betis. Even if Betis with Anthony, well, that doesn't mean they're competing in La Liga. It just makes them better. I mean, they'll probably compete for the Europa League, but every other club, even Atletico Madrid, Diego Simeone with all the ideas they've ran out. La Liga, in my opinion, there's I like the referees are not good. Um, like there's just the league is not fun. It's not even competitive, and the league is so slow. That's why Marcus Rashford is thriving because in the Premier League, it's just a lot more physical, faster, and competitive compared to La Liga. La Liga has fallen off a cliff. This used to be the top two league that they were competing with the Premier League in like the last 10 years, 10 years ago, because Valencia, Sevilla, Real Betis, or Athletic Club were even better, I think. But it's just getting worse. Like, no one cares about La Liga when it's only Barcelona, Real Madrid, and that's a fact. And La Liga, in my opinion, it's just it's just not fun. It's just ridiculous. So, what would you want to say about La Liga? Go ahead.
Well, a bit difficult. I don't really watch it, Adam.
And I don't, and I've
Uh,
of course watched a lot of La Liga myself, and I think this league
you've
is
got to
just kind of
subscribe to Premier Sports to have that in the UK.
in
So
England.
you probably have to pay what $14.99 a month or whatever it is.
But I will say this
Which
for
I'm guessing that's what it is.
La Liga, in my opinion, the only reason why it's relevant is if you take Barcelona out of the way. If you take Barcelona out of the way, um, it's only because of Real Madrid. That's it. Because Real Madrid is like the pride crowned kings of Europe with their hard work. 15 UCLs for a reason. And
Yeah,
and Barcelona, yeah, they won 5. No one else has won a Champions League. Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, Valencia are no longer competing in the Europa League. Atletico can't even break that boundary. No one else is good in La Liga. Yes, you have your Villarreal. They did beat Manchester United, canceling them in the Super Cup between Chelsea and Manchester United, which should have happened in 2021, but Villarreal stopped them. And I know Villarreal is trying to do like a small empire thing, but I don't know if they win a trophy. La Liga is just falling off, bro. La Liga is just falling off. So much problems. Javi Tebas, politics, and it seems like it's only about 2 teams. So what's the point of La Liga if everyone is like mid to trash? Probably worse than the worst championship teams. That's how bad it is. And the fan base, it looks like even their apps this year seems it's dying. It's dead. And I know you have controversies with Catalonia, the Basque country, and then the politics. And I know it's a lot. So I don't have time to get all of it, but it's just La Liga. I'll make a stream about it maybe later this week, honestly. Talk about their problems because it looks like La Liga might just be done. And by the way, don't forget, Michael, the Premier League owns La Liga and the Champions League 7-1 so far. So far. And if Chelsea beats Barcelona, it's going to be 8-1 tomorrow. So yeah, and the only La Liga win against the Premier League was Barcelona's win against Newcastle. That's it. And Newcastle are mid-table so far. They're like sitting eighth, if I'm correct. But yeah, that's how much falling off this league has fallen. La Liga has fallen off massively. Absolutely, bro. It's ridiculous. It's absolute jokers. This does not make sense, bro. So yeah, there you go, the clear offside. So yeah, this could so yeah so yeah as we build up the attack. So hold on. All right, so if you can hear me, Michael, right? So okay, so any final thoughts before we wrap it up? Go ahead, Michael. Are you still there? Ah, shoot, I think disappeared. All right, let's give him a few minutes. If he does not come back, we might just end it. So any a volcano erupts for the first time in 12,000 years. Wait, what? Wait, which volcano erupted 12,000 years ago? Let me see. The Ethiopia volcano. All right, let's see if Michael comes back. Let me know if you're back. If not, we'll just end the stream here. Yeah, sorry if I keep you long, Michael. It's because I know the preview is late. So yeah. So yeah. Well, if he does not come back the next 3 minutes, 4 minutes, we'll just end the stream. But yeah, I know you gotta get some sleep. All right. All right, he's back. All right. Yeah, he got disconnected.
yeah. What happened there?
Yeah, I think you got disconnected. But I
Yeah,
think I
so
just don't hear you.
my final thoughts on before tomorrow. Well, let's just
Yeah, before you
go
get
out there
confused.
and win it. Time for all the talking to stop. And this is Estevan's Willian. This is his time on the world stage, Adam. It really is. This is a time to make his mark now.
And you know what? One more. Absolutely. I hope you balls out for sure. You know what? Real quick. All right. So I'm trying to like, show the computer. Hold on. What would your starting 11 be? I'll pull it up. I'll do a lineup builder. What would your starting 11 be? And what formation you think it should be, in your opinion?
It's
All right, it's
probably
loading
four
up.
two
Come
three
on.
one. I'm assuming.
All right, let me.
So I don't think it's going to be that difficult.
All right, yeah, I'm using lineup builder, but I know this is going slow. Come on. So all right, where's the formation? Yeah, I forgot. Hold on. Shoot, hold on. These pages are going slow. Mm-hmm. All right, so what formation?
It's going to be 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. This one, right? Stupid ads. I know Black Friday. Ah. So all right. So the 4-2-3-1. That's the front line, right?
Yeah,
Is this the goal or is this the front line? Is this the front line?
that's the front line.
And this is as striker. Come on, Black Friday ads. It's not the time. Yep, in the US we have Black Fridays. Not surprised. Yeah, this is the attack, right? So we already know who's in goal, right?
Yeah, we already know him.
Kanye West. Yup. We all knew where he is. Freak off ads. Yeah, we already knew. Yeah, this was as expected. And then your for back line, Reece James, right? Right back, right?
Yeah, Reece James right back, Cucurella on the left.
Yep. And then your two center backs. Come on, ads. Yeah, these stupid
Uh,
ads are in the way. Go ahead.
Probably would say
Ones are
it's probably going to be blah, 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 probably Tosin and Chalobah.
okay. And I think they're fully fit anyways, right?
Yeah,
Come on, ads. These ads, bro, are absolutely getting my nerves, bro. All right, let me see the chat. All right, and so is Chalaba the right center back or left center back? Go ahead.
I think Chalobah's right
Ah,
centre back, but
let me double check. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. He is right. Oh shoot, my bad. Oh shoot, did I spell his name? Hold on, I think I got right. Oh no. Is that how you? Okay, there he is. There he is. For center back, right. RM, right midfielder. I think they're saying, come on, ads. No, stupid freaking adverts. Yeah, sorry about that, Michael. These stupid ads are in the way. Oh my goodness. It's making me open up more stupid ads. Why do they have to promote their stupid ads? Frick's sakes, bro. But yeah, these ads. Left back, Towson is? Towson, right? Michael?
Hey, yeah, Bertozzi and
Towson,
Chalobah
right?
centre back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has that last name that says so. That was his first name. There we go. Okay, gotcha. That's what confused. All right. Dang, all right. Frick off. But yeah, what's your response to these ads trying to interrupt this, especially on a regular basis? Look at this. What would you say about these ads before we add the midfield and the front attack? Go ahead.
They're a bag of shit. Just somebody wants to sell you something.
Absolutely.
It's all shit.
It's ridiculous. So, god damn it. So Caicedo and Enzo, right?
Yeah.
Caicedo's that left one, right? Or right one, right? Or do they play in either way of that pivot? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, it's Enzo Fernandez, right? In that left
Yeah.
side, or Caicedo, or is it both? Either way, or is it always Enzo? Because I forgot.
Well, they'd be both in that DM role, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah. Do they do it either way, or is Enzo left or right, or do they do it either way, or vice versa? Go ahead. Yeah, right,
I'd say either way.
right. All right, but always these two. Even if Enzo Fernandez, we expect him to be there. And then just waiting for the stupid ad to pass. And then, yep, the best DM right now. There we go. Yep. Best DM for sure. And then the front four, we know, right? Ah, freaking.
Um. Oh, it's a bit of an interesting one, isn't it? Front four. Um.
But you know who's you're starting, yo? But I get no Cole Palmer. So does that mean Liam Delap would start ahead or Joe Pedro? Because I've seen you guys played,
Well, if it were me,
What would you
I
say?
would put Pedro up front. I would have Gittins on the
Behind the
left. I would
striker?
have Neto on the right. I would put Esteban as a 10, if anything. But they can all interchange.
Right here?
Can't they? They can all
And
interchange.
then they all interchange. That's the thing, and that confuses me, tactically especially. So who do I put in here as like the 10 slash behind striker role in this, or center
I
forward
mean,
kind of thing?
Estevao has played as a 10, but he can flit to the right as well.
So true. So especially the ball, exactly.
I mean,
So
this would be what I would go with.
all right. So you put Esteval as the 10, right? Behind the striker, right?
Yeah, I would do. Yeah, Neto will be out on the right, and I would put Gittins there on the left. I would do at the moment.
Okay. Oh yeah, because Mudryk is still suspended anyways, right? Yep.
Hardly think he's
Yeah,
about
Mudryk is still
anymore.
suspended, right?
So there you go.
Oh, what's the point? Yep. As the fans,
They
we're
can
crying
all
him that he should be.
interchange. That's the difference with this team.
They can go right here. Okay. All right. So which means that um come on. No calls. Um so um so Gittin's left wing, right?
Yeah, Gittins on the left, yeah, and then I would put Neto on the right.
Neto at the right and João Pedro as striker, right?
Yeah, I would do, yeah. I
Okay.
won't give it to Delap after
And it
Saturday.
can and it can yeah, this form wasn't playing well. I guess coming back from injury, but he needs to get his form back. But yeah, he has to be dropped in this game. So yeah, João Pedro. So all right, come on, one more. My guy, João Pedro. Yep. So so yeah, so perfect story in love, and yeah, I know the goalkeeper position. I get it. You don't have you don't have no other option because it's Blueco. They failed to get a better keeper, right?
Yeah.
Yep, true. It's Blue. Yep, absolutely. And but yeah, I know that is in the way. Stupid ads. But this is the lineup which you're going. So Sanchez in goal, of course, because no other option. Your best back line, Reece James, right back. Chalaba, toss at the center back partnership. Cucurella, left wing. Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, the midfield, role. Neto, Esteval, Gittins, so that attack. Front three behind the striker. And João Pedro's the number 9 guy.
Yeah,
Fair, I actually
that
like
is what I would
that.
go with, yeah.
And yes, especially Mudryk is no more, right? And you don't want to start Garnacho anyways. The scrub.
No, he's a bench player.
So fair play. So this is what Enzo Maresca needs to absolutely do, but I doubt it. So we'll see. What
That's
would
what
you
I'd
say?
go with to win the game
Absolutely.
tomorrow.
So let's hope and see. And feel free if you want to screenshot this Michael or anyone
Oh, yeah.
on your phones or anything. So before we wrap up, we won't have time to do a combined 11. This will be the end of the stream in like the last few minutes. But yeah, so Barcelona, so yeah, so everyone knows what they're doing. Cucurella will be going against Yamal. The center backs handling Robert Lewandowski, right? Correct, right? Lewandowski.
Yeah, but I think so, bro. I mean, I don't know much of their side, but
And Reece
yeah,
James
I'm pretty sure they'll go with the most obvious.
Reece James against Rafinha and Rashford in case he comes on. Enzo Fernandez, Chalaba, battling, either De Jong and likely Casado since Pedri's out injured, and then Neto will be going against um since he's in the right, he'll be playing against Balde, right, on the Honda Balde, and then Esteban João Pedro, and I know they interfered, but same thing. But João Pedro will be going against Barcelona's two center backs, Christensen or Araujo. That physicality Gittins. Let's see if he can break down. He'll be going against Kunde, either Kunde or Eric Garcia. So yeah, so perfect lineup. So yeah, so we're not able to do the combined 11, but yeah, you're hopeful for the win. Everyone has to be up their A game. I can't wait for this game, honestly. So yeah, any two things would you say about this game?
Uh, just hoping that we land it tomorrow. I mean, this is the first time that Esteban's on the world stage, and let's go out there and smash it.
Go for it. So yeah, so this is the perfect lineup. So yeah, so there you go. So before we end the stream, before I let you go, Michael, with sleep. It's almost 5
Yeah.
a.m. I know. And before I let you, um let you have some rest. So so I might be in the U19 stream in the second half. Depends. I'll see. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I will see. But you're hopeful that you get the win. So yeah, if you but yeah, send me the link on your Rumble stream so I can join on my phone, and then I'll do the stream on YouTube. So I'll be back for both of them. Yeah. So yeah, I mean I'll be in the chat for the U19s. Of course, I'm not going live for that, but for the game tomorrow. So yeah, just send me the link on Instagram or Twitter. You know the drill, and I'll put the link in as well. The Rumble stream, people want to find you, but the restream link you can send to me, and yeah, when you're hoping, because if this game lose badly, badly, you won't want to do the post game happily.
Oh
But if
no,
you,
yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. Let's hope that UEFA do not bloody influence the match in any way whatsoever. Because yeah, if they do that, I'll be on another rant again.
but yeah, big day ahead. But yeah, this is absolutely huge game. Big game ahead tomorrow for sure. Chelsea and Barcelona. Due to size, this is like the biggest game since the Club World Cup final. Well, probably bigger for Chelsea, but in the world standards, it's probably the biggest game since honestly, this is bigger than Real Madrid Liverpool. This is the biggest game for El Clasico. This is probably your biggest test. This is Barcelona's probably second biggest test, if not the biggest. But yeah, take care of business and showing that you guys don't have it, even with this blue co ownership, unfortunately. So yeah, so good luck. So I will be live for the game, and then I will also go live for the Brazil games at 4:30 p.m. my time or 12:30 a.m. for possible Flamengo being champion of the Brazilian league. And yeah, big day ahead. And I believe Manchester City plays Leverkusen tomorrow as well. So yeah. So any final thoughts?
Uh, yeah, it's just time to get out there now, isn't it?
And
Get
hopefully,
out there and get the win.
and by the way,
Time to show what you're made of, I always say.
And by the way, I will show my Chelsea kit and Barcelona kit on stream if my camera works, because my camera looks like it seems not working today, but I'll see. But I got the Chelsea kit, the 23-24 one. No, 22-23. You know, the blue kit that you won with when you had the three sponsor. I don't have the new one yet. You know, the one with no sponsor and with the Club World Cup badge. I don't have it yet. But I'm trying to get Esteval's name very soon on that. But the Chelsea kit I currently have does not have a name, and it has the three sponsor. And you remember when they were sponsored by three, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then like I know you're no longer there, but what was your thoughts on the sponsor?
Um, well, it is an important thing, but I mean, it's a bloody the whole thing's a bloody mystery. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
All right, and yes, I got a few. Like I do have two Barcelona kits. Yes, I do have Barcelona. I think this season's kit. I think one of my cousins actually gave it to me. It's like okay as a gift. Not even a birthday or Christmas gift. They give me the 25-26 kit. One of my cousins. Big up Danny for giving me it. He gave it me for free, and yes, it has Jamal's name. Yeah, and I also have the 22-23 one as well. I think with either Pedri or Gabby on his name, even though not one of the two will play tomorrow. But yeah, I'm trying to buy the new Chelsea kid with Esteval behind it. Definitely, I need to either go to my local mall or I'll just buy it from the Chelsea store. Even though, yeah, it's blue coal, but I just want the shirt. Yeah, yeah, because if you buy any of their products, it goes to money for their ownership, right? I
Mm,
know, right?
yeah.
But all I want is the shirt, and even with the Club World Cup badge. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, we got Thanksgiving in the U.S. Yeah, I've got Black Friday. It's a big week. So yeah, so bring it on. So let's go. Yeah, bring it on. So yeah. So thank you, Michael, for coming on. Any final words
Yeah.
before
Um, yeah, it's time to land it at the bridge tomorrow, isn't it? And
later today?
oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the US as well. That as well.
For sure. And I know there's
But
like
yeah, this is Esteban's time on the world stage. Can't wait for tomorrow.
I can't wait. But yeah, so
Oh, and big up to Blue as well, but I don't think he's got his mic turned on. So
all right.
yeah, I weren't sure if you hadn't have noticed, Adam.
You haven't noticed. Or which one?
Yeah, I don't think Blue's got his microphone turned on, but
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
not giving the guy a chance to speak because I guess.
I don't think he normally speaks. But yeah, so but I'll wrap it up. But I'll try and make another stream. But I'll be live, of course, for those both games, including the Flamengo Atletico Mineiro game, which clashed Palmeiras Grêmio. Well, both of them are away before they clash in the Libertadores final. So yeah, so we're going ahead. Oh, one more thing, Michael, before we wrap up. So oh yeah, on Thursday you did mention this that UEFA no longer wants to broadcast Champions League games in the UK, and
Yeah,
TNT has lost rights. Like why?
Well, it's an absolute fucking disgrace, isn't it? And that's another thing that I'm going to lose out on.
And if no one is, I heard rumors that Paramount is trying to get the rights, Paramount Plus in the UK.
So that's another streaming platform where you have to pay about 19 bloody quid to.
And Paramount Plus, I don't know
Yeah, I
if
won't be
that's
doing that, bro.
and that's the one that is being connected with the US. I don't know if, I mean, it shouldn't, but it has, because here in the US, Paramount Plus slash CBS got the rights, which has who on the cast show. A lot of former players, which yeah, including from Rivals. Yep, correct. Yeah, the cast. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same or not. But so I hope you have a good night's sleep. I will take I'll sleep as well. I'm just gonna try to fix up some things. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Big
Yeah.
up.
And of course, on Saturday, I'll be doing that Flamengo Palmeiras one.
And
I will start, 8:45, I think. I'll go through the teams in that. But I will drop in the link to you, Adam, if you want to join on
oh,
that
for
one.
sure. I'm going live, and I'm just like tomorrow. I'm doing it for sure. And by the way, let me know if you want to like hop on for the tomorrow's even late game. Even I mean, depending on the mood, technically. If you guys
You mean,
win,
what you mean tomorrow?
yeah, if you guys win, you're probably motivated to come on my Flamengo Let's Go
Yeah,
Meningo
yeah.
stream.
Yeah,
But
if we end up winning, yeah.
but if you guys draw, not so much maybe, and if you lose, probably not. So yeah, so we hope and pray as we're getting ready. So yeah, one night's sleep. Hopefully everyone enjoys. Everyone smash up the like, subscribe my channel. Go check out Michael's Rumbles
Yeah,
streaming.
Micheal.1988 Chelsea FC, yeah.
So let me try to drop it in real quick before I end this for tonight. So yeah, so it's by far the biggest event tomorrow. So yeah, so there you go. So yeah, so
A big up the chat that all came into that as well.
yeah, absolutely big up. So let me try out this. There we go. There we go. So yeah, so big up. I will be ending the stream. So gotta work on some things. So I'm
Yeah,
out of
have a
here.
good one, Adam.
All right, see you tomorrow, Michael. And I will be live, before the game, like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. All right, good night, guys.